Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Bloodlords, everyone's favorite time of the week when nothing goes wrong and everything goes well. In our last session, our group of adventurers attended a party for the Fleshmonger Federation at Governess Shaye's mansion here in Thornhearth. You ate some food, spoke, danced, built connections, observed what was going on, and really just generally enjoyed yourselves to an extent. Mahari noticed a few pastries being dusted with some sort of gold powder, which Amira and Solomon both proceeded to try and eat anyway to no ill effect. Carrion was called to meet with the governess, who revealed that she seemed to know one of the voices whom spoke to Carrion, and proved to him that he has the ability to seemingly switch out his body to let those different voices control him at will, though the rest of the party has not noticed that yet. The strange phenomena of various party guests beginning to have their eyes glaze over at various points, vanishing before reappearing for brief periods of time, continued to occur until those of you in the dance hall noticed an agglomeration of magical energy, before suddenly a massive worm-like creature with multiple glowing red eyes and a spiked tail covered in this purplish glowing slime appeared in the middle of the room. Strangely, the guests didn't really seem to react, almost as if it wasn't even there. But the rest of the party did their best to engage with it before it devoured Solomon and then, using magic, has vanished from the room. Thankfully, though, due to your keen eyes and understanding of magic, you all have recognized that the mirrors on the east side of the room are in fact enchanted. And upon closer inspection, reveal yet another room entirely, a darker reflection of the same ballroom you are in which that same worm, injuries covering it, that you know Solomon to be within is, as well as some other figure who seems to be the central point of a magical circle. We pick back up Mahari at the top of your turn. Your weapon is not currently drawn. You have grabbed the bag and flipped it open in order to ready yourself to grab the weapon out. You've used one of the 3 actions necessary, but you have yet to fully draw it. What would you like to do?
All right, let me measure something. Pull out my cold iron chain.
Okay.
And then stride as my last action.
All right, sounds good.
If it will let me do it. No, let's see. Okay, I can't see how many feet I'm going. It's not measuring the feet.
No, unfortunately, I have updated Foundry to version 12, believing that many of the modules were updated properly. Many of them have not been, so some of our normal functionality for the foreseeable future is down for the count, unfortunately.
All right, then I'll just have to... Here's 25 feet right there.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right, then Solomon, that brings us to you. You are trapped within this worm-like creature. I put the blinded condition on you because you can't see anything outside of it, but you can ignore the flat check when attacking this thing. You are off guard and slowed 1 while trapped inside of it, but it is also off guard to your attacks.
Got him right where he wants me. Alright, I was in mountain stance before, but I'm no longer currently.
Go ahead and put it back on. Yeah. There was an issue with the map, so I had to reset the combat tracker, and it popped you out of initiative, which got rid of mountain stance.
Understood. Second to double check something. Okay. It's all good. Yeah, we're just gonna keep trying to punch our way out.
Yeah, why not?
Area blows.
Alright. The flat check doesn't matter. A 24 just barely misses, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my hero points.
Sure. A 32 absolutely a hit. Alright, 20 points of damage, and I'll go ahead and give you that fortitude save.
And does the worm still have the persistent fire damage from the earlier crit I got?
You're right, it should have persistent fire and persistent acid on it.
So I think the acid, it was immune to the acid anyway, but yeah.
Well, it resists it, but... let's see. Second blow will just barely hit. I'm going to go ahead and put that persistent fire back on it. As he takes another 28 damage. All right.
Then I have 1 action left because of flurry.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to draw items while inside this thing?
You are currently grabbed and immobilized, so you can attempt to. It is a manipulate action, though, so you'll have to make a DC 5 flat check or auto-fail.
Okay. I think it's worth it. I'm going to see if I can draw an Oil of Unlife.
Sure.
Just as a back.
Sounds good.
Oh, I've got him near death. Yay. Okay. Nobody steal my kill.
Solomon's got him right where he wants him.
DC 20.
Yeah, you're fine. You are easily able to pull it out.
Okay. But that's an action to pull it out, and I only have 2 actions because I'm slowed, so... That's
yes. And at the end of your turn, because you are still swallowed, you are going to automatically take 23 points of bludgeoning damage. As the insides of this creature crush and constrict you.
Who eats who?
But that is going to bring us back to the top of initiative with that worm. Kashmir, you're on deck. What does this thing want to do?
Don't you dare spit me out.
I was going to say, does he want to disgorge you?
He does. Let him out. Be free.
No. No.
Keep him in. He's your friend.
I will eat my way outside.
You know what? This is kind of funny. He's going to go ahead and... That is not the spell I meant to cast.
I'm already blind.
I just can't read. I read blindness and thought it was darkness, like a fool. Well, I think he'll go ahead and cast a heal on himself with his turn. Why not? That seems like a fun action.
Since Solomon is in him, he gets the heal too, right?
Well, no, because Solomon's also undead.
I would get hurt by that.
Yeah.
Does Solomon get a reactive strike?
I don't have a reactive strike.
Solomon doesn't have that.
Oh.
Solomon does monk shit.
I grapple him from the inside.
No. It is just going to then slither away a little bit, and Kashmir, that's going to bring us to you. As he will take 4 fire damage before overcoming it.
Shouldn't it be a D10 instead of a D6?
do you deal a d10 persistent fire? You have a flaming rune, right?
My rune does, yeah.
Am I, in fact, stupid? The chance is great. It is d10 persistent fire. Would you look at that? Well, I would be remiss to do it incorrectly, now wouldn't I? Let's go ahead and not reapply it to him, but we'll roll 1d10 fire. 8 damage, not 4. Double it.
We'll take it.
Now we're up to you, Kashmi.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna yell, "Give my friend back!" And then I'm gonna run and try to jump and kick through the window. Like a ninja.
Okay, I'm imaginary.
Okay. You can move to here. You cannot move on top of Amira as much as you want to. Go ahead and give me either an unarmed attack roll or an athletics check. Your choice.
Could she perhaps use her imaginary weapon to try and break through it instead?
If she wished to, however, she is trying to jump and kick through it.
Fair enough.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm a ninja.
You should let her roll critical damage. That's a pretty good roll.
Objects have critical hit immunity.
Okay.
You know that. However, it is quite fun, and I think that is absolutely enough to shatter the window and have you land on the other side of it, Kashmi.
Yeah.
That is going to take 2 of your actions to do all that, though.
So, can I have 1 square forward, since that would be 25?
I will allow it.
That way I can let
Why
other
not?
people in. And then I'm gonna shield.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead, cast your
Am I gonna shield? Yeah, I am. It's just slow as fuck.
Go ahead and grab that effect for yourself.
I'm trying! I know how to do the thing sometimes.
I believe in you. On occasion.
On
and
occasion.
Sarian, that's going to bring us to you.
Alright, well, after watching Kashmi just ninja kick through the window, hard to follow up an act like that, but I guess we'll give it a shot.
I do not know why the map is broken, and now that someone's actually gone through it, you can't see the other side. I could not tell you that is an issue with the Foundry update.
Oh, there's a wall there apparently again.
Oh, they really did break it, huh? That's okay.
Yeah.
Give me,
No problem, take your time.
Movement restriction none, light restriction none, sight restriction none, restriction none. Update, there you go.
Uh-huh.
My
Salma,
shield
would you
just
like help
turned
finishing
on.
this, or are you confident you can do this yourself?
I wanted at least another turn or two with this thing.
Alright, I will let you have your witness me moment then. Where was I? I was right here. 15. That'll be that right there. So we'll go there. Right? I think that's right.
That is 30 feet away from where you started.
Right
There
there
you
works
go.
then.
It
Alright,
may be best for reference, while Foundry's being a munch here. Just use measurement tool to move, and you can always hit space, and it moves you to the end of where you measure to.
Oh, interesting. Anything
I
of
just
note
realized
between these
something.
two visible creaturematures that I can see physically?
So, as you come running into this room, you see these large piles of brambles, thorny vines, and old rotted wood that seem to have ripped up through the floor and are creating these maybe 7-foot high barricades in space. Behind the worm, the creature you can see is a half-corporeal female human. They appear to be a ghost of some sort, but you can see in their hands the sort of withered and now shrunken corpse of one of the party guests. And as the body constricts tighter, almost like drinking from a juice box, her physical form grows. The incorporeality shrinks away. The other figure, that is a whole-ass ghoul of some sort who is currently standing in the middle of a magic circle, multiple candles lit all around, chalk drawn all on the floor, multiple skulls that seem to be melting in place, and he is standing there chanting with this almost malleable pile of boiling blood that he's kind of controlling in the air between his hands.
We don't like that. Both of them are kind of grody looking. Oh well.
A little bit.
The incorporeal one's not too bad, but the ghoul with the blood is kind of grody.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Is this cover for them if I cast from over here? Or no?
Absolutely. That is full standard cover, effectively. These are about 7 feet tall and very heavy, like very thick coverings of vines.
You know what? We're gonna go up here. Why not? Hopefully, and not get smacked in the process. And then we're gonna do this just to be safe, because I can't do anything else.
You are getting in range of the worm. You are a brave, brave man.
It's a Saturday. I'm feeling dangerous.
Fair enough. Let's see. That's going to bring us to the ghoul's turn. And they are, for the moment, going to go invisible for their turn.
Oh, that's not good.
And that is it. Oranth, we are up to you.
Cool. Oh no. I'm pretty sure that was 35. Damn it.
Was the cutest damn it ever.
70 feet away. Not quite. What wouldst thou like to do?
Guess I'll use 2 actions. I don't know how many 2 actions would be to move. Because I have 35 base speed.
Okay. So you've moved once so far. So full movement got you to there. You've got 2 actions remaining.
Yeah, I don't know how much movement 2 actions is, or is it just my entire move speed times 3? If I want to, yeah, okay.
Yeah, every time you take a stride action, you can move your entire movement speed.
Pretty sure that was 20. Okay. And then I will congrats, Amira, get guided.
Okay, sure.
Get guided, fool.
Get guided on.
And
You
that's
got
my
it,
turn.
Amira.
See. Alright. Go ahead and grab that guidance, Amira, and then it'll be your turn.
Okay. I'm not liking the look of that lady in the ritual circle. I cannot see the ritual circle for some reason.
That is wild. I don't know. There's no walls or anything set there.
Did you put darkness on it or something?
Nope.
Like when I move my token in there, it
Yeah,
makes
I
me
can
blind.
see it makes you blind to everything.
Well, it's fine. Can you bring the lady out so that I can?
Well, she's
Target her?
invisible right now.
Oh, she's
She
invisible.
went invisible on her turn.
Okay.
So fucking weird, man. Why do Foundry be like this? I'm gonna do something a little weird here. No one freak out.
Mm-hmm.
Freak out. Don't freak out. Puzzle code in my head.
Just kidding.
Why is there what looks to be a series of walls there? There's no walls.
There are the walls.
Knew someone
Oh,
was gonna say
what
that.
the hell?
I said don't freak out.
Oh god!
I'm just gonna delete that ritual circle, and we'll see what happens. How's it looking now?
Nope.
There, what the fuck, Foundry?
Yeah, there's like a teardrop shape right here.
Oh, you're talking about right here, this big circle?
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
see inside of it.
Well, isn't that a pillar?
No, it's
Nope.
just there's a circle
No.
here, but there's like a tier. So it's like if Carrion was still standing here, it's still blocked out from over here.
Oh no. Okay, that's weird.
That's how it looks like. That's how it looks like to me, anyway.
Yeah.
So
Well-
do you have like a big tier shape right here as well?
It's
Yeah, but I think that's because no one's moved over far enough to see that far. This
it's
is
not
just like a persistent shadow. It looks like. Oh shit.
for right
At least
now.
at least you guys can see something.
Let Amira talk.
For right now. Okay, so remind me exactly what this lady was doing again. Oh, I
Oh,
hit
there we go.
Alt.
Oh, there.
I
it is.
hit Alt and it cleared. What the?
I also realized there was a light source there that was
Oh.
blocking all sight for whatever reason.
So okay. What exactly is this lady doing at this current moment?
She is currently holding on to the rapidly withering corpse of a party guest.
Is she giving us signs of hostility right now?
She's definitely looking over at you guys as the mirror has broken. She doesn't necessarily look like she's going to attack or anything.
Okay, then Amira will just kind of smile at her and say, "Enjoy your dinner. Don't mind us." And she's going to spend her last two actions finishing bringing out her rapier.
Sounds good.
Rapier.
All right.
Actually, no. I only needed one action left to draw the rapier, so I'll spend my last action stabbing. Sadly, without strategic strike, but c'est la vie.
What are you stabbing at?
The worm.
You are.
How dare you interfere with the warrior's duel?
I may be wrong, but is your token? Where is your token on your screen? Right there.
My token is right there.
The worm is not in melee reach of you. Right there.
Oh, where's the worm?
Right here.
The
right
worm
here?
is right
Oh
here.
my god. Foundry!
You need to be right here.
Okay. Well then I'll just go ahead and...
I don't know why, but I can't ping now either. That's another broken thing.
I'm just gonna-
Foundry!
Bon mow the worm then, in that case.
Sure.
Done told y'all I ain't sharing.
Look, I can shout at it and distract it for you, okay?
Solomon needs his witness me moment.
Oh
This
my
is like
God.
the ideal test for him, to be honest.
Okay, and that's my turn. I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah. Foundry is so fucked right now, it's a little frustrating.
Come to my
Um,
world.
The ghostly woman is going to look at you in response, Amira. Why, thank you. I think I will enjoy my dinner. And she's going to spend her turn just continuing to consume the corpse.
Okay, fair enough.
However, they are not the only people here. And another ghostly figure off in the distance is going to use its actions to, oh my god, I really hate Foundry sometimes, fly over here with 2 actions, and with its last action, fly once more over closer towards you, Kashmir. This incorporeal, smoky green figure wearing a robe, surrounded by a number of weapons that seem to be kind of floating in the air alongside it. Mahari, that brings us to you.
Okay, so. Alright, I'm really hating Foundry right now, too.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna. No. 1, I'm going diagonally.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 25. Jericho, this thing that's next to Kashmir, it's just covered in weapons, right?
Yes. It has a, like a mace, a bow, and a sword primarily kind of floating in the air around it.
Oh, that's a burst. I don't want a burst. I want a cone. Alright. Then I'm going to cast Cry of Destruction in a cone like this, catching it.
Very nice. You know, if you cast the spell, it'll give you the cone
Oh, nice.
as a button.
Nice. Cast.
Buttons go burr.
I know, right? Now, how do I spin it?
Hold Control and use your scroll wheel. Or Shift to rotate by, I think, like 15 or 45 degree increments.
And then just let go of Control and click?
Mm-hmm. You want to place it just like that. Bueno.
There we go. Okay.
All right. I'll go ahead and give that Fortitude save here. That is a natural 1.
Oh, here we go. Big damage. Come on.
All right. So they're going to take 36 points of sonic damage. However, it is an incorporeal creature.
Uh-huh.
Even though it is sonic damage, it is still going to resist it very slightly.
Okay.
So it does not quite take the full amount, but it definitely takes some. And I believe that brings us to Solomon, yes?
Yes.
Go for it, my guy. That is a hit. Should be off guard. 21 more points of damage.
Second flurry. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna throw point.
Classic hero point.
Unfortunate.
And then question.
Answer.
So anything that does negative healing harms creatures that are healed by positive energy, right?
No, it specifically has to be void damage, not void healing.
Okay.
They are
In that
two
case,
different things, technically.
Okay, in that case, I'll use my last action to drink the oil of unlife.
All right, that is another DC 5 flat check since consuming the potion, or the oil, is a manipulate action. You are fine. Go for it. 28 health back. Nice.
Oh, and I don't know if it's too late, but I forgot to use this before. My attack this round. Could I use Curse Wounds? For the attack I made this round?
I suppose. It is gonna crit
Alrighty.
that. But I do also need to give it a Fortitude save for Flurry of Blows Stunning Fist, do I not?
Yes. I forgot to turn the button on because it does Stunning Fist for both attacks instead of just
No
the
worries.
first one.
You can just leave it on. I don't care.
Okay.
I believe
it's
that is
fine,
a
then.
success.
Yeah.
All right.
I got him on the rope.
Back to the top of the round is its turn here, and who does it want to try and consume this time? Let's roll, shall we? Carrion, it's going to try and bite you.
That's not nice of it.
It is going to crit you.
Okay.
Unless, Amira, I believe you have your whammy uses today, do you not?
I do have my whammy uses.
If you
right.
would like to use one on this crit against Carrion.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll whammy this crit against Sarian.
All right.
Nice of you.
Of course.
Keep the new result. That is only a regular hit, not a crit.
Yay!
Hey, not as bad.
For 18 damage instead of 38.
It worked.
Whoa.
It is going to try and grab you, though.
Sounds like good, damn it.
Its second action.
Not very nice of it.
It will fail by 1 on a natural 6 on the die. That is unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
Unable to swallow you this turn, it's just going to go for a claw strike against you, Amira.
Oh boy.
It does have taste.
Which is going to miss as well.
Good.
Kashmi, we are up to you. You cannot move directly that way. There is the wall of brambles in the way.
Also, I think Solomon wants to kill the worm himself, for what it's worth.
I recognize that above table. There is no part of Kashmir that is going to let Solomon be inside of that worm. He made him. He can't have him. Kashmir will run over here with reckless abandon.
Mm-hmm.
He's just banging on the inside. I'm good.
Maybe I might run. Maybe I might run. I would run.
Float menacingly.
Oh, Foundry.
If you're on the measurement tool like that, you have to hit space to move to.
Am I on the space? No, I'm not on the measurement tool. I'm just in the life.
You should be measuring right now. That should be the only way it's showing distance. So try hitting space.
No.
Interesting.
Will you just put me down here as far as I can get?
Just like south as far as possible.
South and in, like diagonally this way.
So you're talking like in like this?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yep.
Okay. Since you can move through an incorporeal creature.
Is Mahari there?
Mahari is over here, behind you. I can't ping right now. He is 3 spaces west, 2 spaces north.
Isn't that where I was standing?
You were standing 3 spaces west, 3 paces north. He was 1 below you.
Fuck. I didn't take him into account.
What are you gonna do?
Mind my own business.
Well, you do that.
I do need you, Kashmi, and Mahari, actually, I may have forgotten this, to both give me a will save since you have gotten close to the green ghost.
I'm sorry, Mahari. Above table. I really love and appreciate you, and what's going to happen is no part my fault.
Well, at least it's not a critical failure now.
It is not a crit fail anymore now, Mahari. However, while you are within this creature's aura, you have misfortune on all of your rolls.
What?
Okay. Got it.
That is while you are within its aura, so only while you are close to it. Kashmi, unleashing your psyche. All right.
Oh my gosh. And oh, it is free action. Okay. Then I'm also going to do this.
Okay. So that places that like that.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
And,
Can I change my mind and take a couple steps forward since I've miscalculated, and I'll just have two
that
turns
is
be
your
movement.
entire move speed. You also, technically, you have to unleash Psyche at the start of your turn, so it would actually be done when you were up here.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't want to do that at all. Okay, take it
Okay.
back.
You can just unleash Psyche without doing the Dark Persona's presence, if you would like.
I don't. I want to. If I have to unleash Psyche at the beginning, I want to.
You want to hold off?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I don't want to waste. Because I only get 3 turns with it, right?
2.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So then 1 action move there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I move here?
To where?
So 5 steps below his corner, like between these 2 little door thingies down here, 5 steps from that, so that I
Right
can
there?
take one step forward.
Okay. That is 2 actions to move and do
1,
that.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so I want to be 1 back. There we go. There we go. Jericho, will you please move me 1 back? I don't know why I can't move
Right
today.
there?
Yep.
Okay.
And then if I shield someone else, I lose my shield.
Yes, shield ends at the start of your turn no matter what.
And I'm not eligible to cast it on myself again?
You can cast it on yourself again.
I can't cast guidance again.
Not on yourself,
Guidance
and no
is
one
the
else
one
is
that has
closer to
to
you.
Okay. Well, then let's shield.
Okay.
I think
only
I just
time you-
cast amped shield, but I just want regular shield.
Only time you can't cast shield again is if you used it to block an attack. Then it says you can't do it again for a certain amount of time.
Go ahead and just grab that spell effect. I went ahead and refunded you the focus point.
Thank you. Know that I am gathering it. It just is slow as hell.
Laptop's not the best for playing Foundry on.
I know, but downstairs is so far and upstairs is so comfortable. And there's snacks.
We're gonna get you a bedroom PC, Kim.
Are you
what downstairs
talking
doesn't
dirty to
have
me
snacks?
right now?
Sarian, that brings us to you.
Since I'm gonna give Mahari an assist, since Kim is seeming to go for the worm, and potentially the ghoul that's hiding right here somewhere. I was gonna mention that, but I was like, I'll just keep my mouth shut. She probably knows what she's doing. And then we're gonna we're gonna hit this thing. Give it some what for?
In the future, Sarian, while I
The
really
green one, the green
appreciate
ghost down there.
All
Huh?
your confidence, Please don't keep your mouth shut. If you think that I'm making a mistake, please say something, because I'm probably making a mistake.
Well, I assumed that. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. But
No
whatever.
worries. It is an exact success, unfortunately.
Oh, nice. I figured you knew that the ghoul was over there, so I just didn't say anything.
Good rolls.
All
Very good
right.
rolls.
Look at all of that.
He's going to
And
take
that'll
a
be it.
chunk of lightning damage that bursts through it. And that is going to bring us to the ghoul. Aranth, it's your turn.
Huzzah.
Jeez.
What?
Nothing. He skipped over the ghoul's turn.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, hi. Oops.
Welcome.
Hello.
I
It's a
think
party
that
now.
we're letting Solomon deal with the worm, and then we're killing the ghosties.
Yes. My kill.
Solomon angry.
I will kill it, I will eat it, and sell the scraps to the fleshmongers.
So the lady we still want dead, right?
No, she hasn't acted against us in any way.
No, we want this ghost weapon dude down here dead.
Where is down here in front of Kashmir?
Yeah, in front of Mahari, right here.
This loser.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Oh, jeez.
There's nothing there for me.
Nothing. 2 spaces below Mahari, 1 to the right.
Nope.
There was nothing there for me either.
What? Fuck.
Okay, yeah, when Kim was running by that, I wasn't saying anything, but I'm like...
Because you can move through an incorporeal creature.
Hey, Aranth. Make us left click with your mouse and just make a square randomly on the map that doesn't cover anybody and see if that reveals everything to you.
That's what I did when I got in the room and nothing.
Oh, okay. Alright.
After session tonight, I am just reverting to V11. This is awful. Foundry, you hack.
Foundry, you fickle bitch.
I know, right? This is bullshit.
And this is after waiting like 2 months since V12 released. Back to the 6-month wait to update.
Just in time for them to release a new version.
Pretty much. Ye olde phase bolt.
I would like to do it on whatever we're attacking in front of Mahari, so.
Sure. Do you want a phase bolt or do you want an unraveling blast?
Would it
forget,
work?
Now that you're a sorcerer, you have a lot more spell slots than you did prior.
Oh, I know.
Phase bolt ignores cover. Unraveling blast is just pure mental damage. It also is a will save as opposed to an attack roll.
Even if it's incorporeal?
Yeah. Incorporeal creatures can be attacked by anything. They have resistance to all damage aside from force, ghost, touch, and vitality.
Okay.
All of which are outlawed.
Only ghost, touch, and vitality are outlawed. Force is fine. And Solomon, you've got like 2 vitality things just sitting in your bag.
But yeah, I know they're illegal, though.
Well, nobody can see you because you're inside a worm.
All right.
Nobody would know.
They're also in my bag. I haven't drawn them
Oh,
because I can't use them.
I'm so awfully sorry. That is a nat 20 it rolls.
I didn't
Oh
want
my
to cast
goodness.
anything anyway, actually.
The good news is, though, because you cast your focus spell, you gain concealment for a round, which means it's hard to hit you.
Great.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to roll good. It just sorta happens.
Just a
Amira,
little
I believe that brings us to you.
She's away.
Ah, well,
They changed the symbol from a door to a coffee cup.
It's a little coffee cup now. That's hilarious.
That's cute.
Throws me off because that's basically the same as the daily prep icon. Well, we should theoretically have
Wait, no.
Oh, she's back.
Sorry.
She back.
She's back. It doesn't throw something in chat now when they step away. God, this is really awful.
That was horrendous when I found that out. I'm gonna go over to this ghosty.
Foundry, you hack. Go for it.
Okay.
As you enter within 20 feet of it, that puts you in its aura.
I would have known about the aura, right?
You saw Mahari feel something.
Okay.
It's an aura of unluckiness. I'm not sure how much of it you can see, per se.
I mean, to be fair, Amir's relic's gift are emotion and luck.
That is fair. Go ahead and give me a just base perception check. This will not count as an action or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, ever since you got your relics, you've kind of been able to see the luck people have as an almost aura around them. You can see something similar around this ghost out to about 20 feet, siphoning that aura of luck off of anyone else inside of it.
Okay.
So 20 feet, you could move one space down to be just outside of it if you wished.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna start cursing at it.
Sounds fair.
Don't think I would have even had to move, actually, so maybe not even that.
Yeah, I think with where you were exactly 30 feet away from it. But that is a crit success bon mot.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And then I'm gonna attempt a demoralize.
Go for it.
Stupid ghost, we're gonna eat you.
It is a
Working
ghost.
on it.
That's a crit success demoralize.
And then I am going to evangelize it.
Okay, so not moving.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Uno momento, here we go.
God, break time is awful because I usually keep a character sheet open over top of the players.
Okay.
And that is a successful evangelize, so stupefied 1.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, that's my turn.
That is going to bring us to its turn. I mean, if you don't want to come towards it, it'll just come towards you. Mahari, you have a reactive strike, correct?
Correct.
Would you like to use it as this thing moves?
Yes.
All
now,
right.
will it automatically give me the 2 dice, take the lower result?
No. So when you get your roll dialog box up, you'll have to select the keep lower, between keep higher, normal, keep lower.
Okay. Oh, got it. I see it. All right, here we go.
Make
Wow.
sure you target.
I am targeting it.
What? No, you're not. Allie and Zark are targeting it. Now you're targeting it.
Oh, okay.
The good news is, a 35 is a crit.
Okay.
That is good news.
That is, yeah, I was going to say that's great news. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's knocked prone. God damn it. Unless it makes a save.
Did my frightened help it become a quit?
It would have been an exact crit without frightened.
Oh, okay.
AC 25.
Okay.
And it is going to succeed at the reflex save, so it does not get knocked prone by your hit, Mahari.
Okay.
So it is going to move just fine on up to here. ghosting past you, and now that Aranth, Sarian, and Amira are in its aura of unluckiness.
Wait, is its move action interrupted because it was a crit?
Mm-mm. Crits only manipulate actions on reactive strike.
Oh, okay.
You have to have a specific stance to interrupt movement with a crit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a fighter thing.
And certain enemies have that built in. But
Got ya.
base reactive strike will only interrupt manipulate actions.
Got
Oh, I
ya.
do have an effect for the aura. I'm sorry. Would you look at that? Amira, Sarian, Aranth, would the three of you please give me a will save?
Watch them all make it.
Aranth crit succeeds. Aranth,
course.
did you mean to use your reaction for your resist magic there?
Nope.
Okay. It is kind of automatically turned on the actions part of your character sheet, but it is a reaction to use.
Oh.
So, a regular
You don't
30 is a regular success.
Do you have any other reactions to use, Nyx?
I don't think so, but I'll keep the crit success.
You do have to choose to do that before, and the only other reaction you have is your 5th rank Shadow Siphon spell.
That's weird. I don't know why it was automatically applied.
Because it is toggled, it was toggled on your character sheet. I just went and toggled it off afterwards. It is in the actions tab of your sheet, though. There's a little toggle right above your attacks for it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it will not apply to your roll. So not using it and keeping your reaction would be a regular success. However, if you wanted it on, it would be a crit success.
Yeah, I'll keep it on.
Alright. Sarian succeeded, Amira crit succeeded. The three of you are fine and unaffected by its aura.
I'm too lucky, bitch.
Well, if that's what you're gonna say, it's gonna shoot you.
I was gonna say, Allie, please say psych. Please say sorry, you were just kidding.
Because of volley and frightened, it will not crit you.
Yeah.
But it will still deal 10 piercing and 4 void damage. The void damage
Void
just
damage,
ignored.
no!
Whatever will you do? I forgot to use that reaction because I did not read it. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. Do I retroactively allow it? Because no, I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be nice. I'll put it that way.
Oh.
Then it's
Thank
going to
you,
smack
Jericho.
Mahari with a sword.
All right. Bring it.
It's going to miss.
Oh.
What a tragedy.
Critical miss.
By 16. Woof. Your AC is 30? Oh my
Yep.
god. Whoa.
I don't have to do anything special either. It's just 30.
Well, now it's your turn, Mahari. Have at it.
All right.
The
Alright,
only way I
I'm
can
gonna-
beat him is by going into full-on mountain.
Yeah, I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Just begin 2-action bless.
Alrighty. The blessing is upon us.
Hey,
And then,
Sarian, can you make
Yeah?
anybody big?
Yeah?
Could you
Unless-
make Solomon big and bust the worm open?
I don't think that's how that works. It
He
needs to have
does.
the space necessary to be able to expand, right?
He also does not have line of sight on Solomon right now to target him with spells.
That too.
Okay.
Yeah, if I was like a translucent creature, you technically could, but even then it wouldn't break me out because the creature is still big enough to house me.
Right.
Mhm.
The
Nice
creature
idea,
can eat
though,
multiple
Cam.
people, but a good idea.
I wouldn't
So
mind
with
the
the
extra damage, though.
Sarian, he could blow them both up.
Mahari, your turn. What do you want to do?
Last action for a strike.
Alright, go for it.
Ah, it's a miss.
Ooh. Alright. I'm going to use the reaction I meant to use earlier. Because you are affected by its unluck aura and you just rolled a misfortune effect, it is going to bank your higher roll to use in place of its next d20.
Oh, okay.
Which would have been really spicy because, I'm not sure if you noticed, but when you rolled your reactive strike, your higher roll was a nat 20.
Oh, I know. I saw that.
And I missed that. Granted, it would have had to use it against the prone check, but even still, that's sad. Solomon, Have at it.
All right, let's do this.
You versus the
that-
worm. Who wins? That's a hit.
Ooh, good damage.
2 damage. Uh-oh. And
And I'm gonna use my.
Fine.
I'm gonna use my curse wound reaction.
All right.
I don't think it has. Yeah, it's not once per hour or anything. It's just.
Nope. It just takes your reaction to do.
Okay.
It
so
is going to be
let's succeed
fine,
on that.
though.
All right, next strike.
That's another hit. And Solomon, that, my friend, is going to be enough. That you
Yes.
finally tear your way out of the inside of this creature.
As he does that, Amir is going to point and shout, "That's my wife's imaginary friend!"
As he eruptions out of the creature, he's gonna go, "Oh yeah."
Oh, yeah. You've got 1 action left, good sir. You find yourself in a strange reflection of the room you were just in. 2 ghostly figures holding onto corpses and seemingly sucking the body out of them. This green ghost that is currently fluttering with weapons in the air, attacking your allies, and another one of those that's just kind of hanging back at the moment.
Help us with
I'm
the
no
green
longer slowed.
ghost.
I'm no longer slowed, correct?
You are not, however, slowed affects when you gain actions at the top of your turn. So you've only got 1 action left for this turn.
Gotcha. In that case, I'm just gonna go Mountain Stronghold because I can't do anything right now with just 1 action.
Sounds good. Then that is going to bring us to the other one. And this one is going to fly towards you, Solomon. It's going to, flutter this way a little bit with its first action. And as you enter into its aura, not by choice, I am going to need a will save from you.
Okay.
Oh, you will be fine. No unluck for you.
What do you want?
It just kind of tilts the robed head at you. It is going to fly forward once more
Hi.
to there and smack at you with a sword.
Okay then. I'm glad I went to my stance.
It is going to miss.
Almost a crit miss.
Almost a crit miss. The other ghost is going to continue nomming on the corpse. And with the worm dead, Kashmi, that brings us to you.
Where is Kashmi?
Can I
She's all the way down there.
unleash my psyche,
Mm-hmm.
move, do my darkness?
Your darkness
I have-
occurs when you unleash Psyche.
So I have to end my turn in range?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking stupid. I'm never gonna do that.
It is a great thing when the party is surrounded, but spending time trying to position yourself to get benefit of it may end up just wasting time.
Okay, great.
You can choose not to activate it, though. You can just unleash Psyche normally, if you wish.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Foundry. How far does my spells, how far do my spells reach when I amp my missiles?
Your imaginary weapon or your astral rain?
Ooh. Ooh.
Astral
I
rain
was
you
asking-
can place 90 feet away. Imaginary weapon, the one that actually deals a lot of damage, hits something 30 feet away. Effectively 35 feet away.
Okay, perfect. Well then, let's unleash my psyche.
Okay.
Maybe. I feel really confident this time. Alright. Then I'm gonna... Sure strike? Why isn't it sure striking? I think I just cast it like 8 times. When it comes, it's all gonna come at once.
Oh boy.
Maybe it'll never come.
It might
Will
not.
you second rank sure strike it and then shoot it with my missiles? My imaginary missiles.
Astral
mind.
rain or imaginary weapon?
The mind missiles, my imaginary weapon.
Okay, gotta confirm.
Yes,
there's the infinite sure strikes.
You're welcome.
Oh boy, how many did get cast there? 1, 2, only 3. There's that effect. So who are you trying to hit with the sure strike?
The green guy
Sure.
with Solomon.
And if we wanted to be spicy, you could technically place it in this space, which is exactly 30 feet away from you, which would be flanking it with Solomon, so you would get flanking as well. So,
Oh yeah.
if you would like
I didn't
to
think about that.
try and hit your buttons, we'll see what happens. I put it in chat for you.
I can't even get the thing to roll.
I can take care of it if you would like. Would you like to deal bludgeoning or slashing?
I want to slash it, cut its little arms off.
All right. I did not target, unfortunately, but a 29 will absolutely hit.
You can't get on anybody else for not targeting, if that's the case.
I am targeted.
I know. I call you guys out. I also realized it immediately that I wasn't targeting.
Can I roll the damage? I already did.
Yeah.
I've been targeting.
I'm so proud of you. I'm very proud when you guys target. I make mistakes. I don't always target. I understand that.
It just makes it easier because then I know if it's a hit or a miss.
Right. That's why you should target.
That's why I do.
All right. That ends your turn, Kashmir, and Sarian, that brings us to you.
Excellent. Before I start, Mahari or Solomon, would either of you like to go big?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God. Shit.
I don't care. I don't care if you delay on me. If you want to do Mahari, go ahead.
Oh, I can only do it once. You're
Go
in
ahead
a
and do
little bit
Mahari
more.
then.
No, you're a little bit of more of a pickle, so I'll do you.
I
Because
mean,
you're.
I still have over half health.
Yeah, but Mahari's at full, and this one over here is almost dead. So.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me. Before I do that. Just see real quick. What's the 30 feet?
I got a range measuring out.
I just gotta move over by 1.
Yeah. All right.
And then we're gonna congratulations, you are now supersized. Oh, I didn't target you, but yeah, you're now
Supersize me.
supersized.
Supersize me, Solomon.
Supersized Solomon. Merry Christmas.
All right. Solomon is the size of the skull on the worm.
Nice.
Damn big.
All right.
Yeah.
That is going to bring us to the ghoul's turn. Oh, that's spicy. Oh, that's real spicy.
Uh-oh, I don't like that. What is he planning?
You shouldn't like that. Friends, what are those? Those aren't needed. When a massive cone of frozen energy comes flying out from space, I will need everyone except Kashmir to roll that reflex save if it's actually showing up in chat for you guys.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
a
Look at that,
reflex.
it did.
I'm gonna use my last hero point.
I'm gonna
Solomon,
hero point that as
no.
Well, shit.
Well, fuck.
Oh,
What the hell?
Well, the good news is this guy has to roll as well.
I don't like that.
2 3s in a row.
And they will also fail. I'll go ahead and roll for Aranth because she is not here.
Oh,
Aranth hero points that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Yeah.
If she gets a 1, I'm gonna laugh.
Oof, not much
Oh,
better.
I don't feel so
Well,
bad
I'm
anymore.
What the
gonna laugh.
fuck? Wait a
I
minute.
don't feel so bad anymore.
Welcome back.
Bullshit happened to me.
You
Hey,
got
Aranth,
one
what?
on a save.
It's okay. Yeah.
We figured you would hero point that.
Don't worry, Aranth. I did the same thing earlier. I rolled a natural 1, and then my reroll was a 2. Except mine turned into a failure instead of a critical failure.
Double crit fails back to back. Okay.
So,
Welcome to the club.
Aranth, Carrion, and Solomon are going to take double damage. Amira, Mahari, and the incorporeal creature are going to take full damage.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Uh-huh.
I knew that was gonna be.
Oh!
Oh God.
Whoa!
44 cold damage.
Well, I'm down.
You are?
I'm
You
down
know?
too.
I think
Oh,
double that.
you're like,
This is why I have a heckload of oils of unlife at
So,
all times.
am I hitting the double then?
Yeah.
Or just damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because Amira and Mahari. Oh, because they succeeded, I'm assuming?
They failed, so
I know they
take
failed,
full
okay.
damage.
Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot.
double that. Oh,
Rest
crap.
in peace, 3 of us.
So Aranth, Carrion, and Solomon immediately become frozen statues where they are. Mahari, Amira, and Kashmi, the 3 of you all watch that happen. And the ghoul just starts laughing. Oh, the mistress is going to love this. Amira, we're up to you.
Okay. One action, pull out oil of unlife. One
Mhm.
action, apply it to Syrian.
Go for it.
Okay.
Me.
17
Sorry,
health back, Sarian.
it's not a lot, but it's all I've got.
Health is health is health.
Okay. And then I'm going to stride towards Aranth.
Sure.
That was into a ramp.
Kinky.
Where is Aranth right now? I see her right there.
2 squares
She
below
is
you.
One, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, that's going to bring us to Mr. Guy Mahari. Would you like to reactive strike the incorporeal creature next to you? As it is going to make a
Sure.
ranged strike here.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm targeting it this time.
I'm so proud of you.
I know. I'm proud of myself too.
Whew. That is a crit.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Ah.
Oof.
And he needs to make the reflex save.
Yes. He has an auto 14 because of the reaction used plus his modifier, which is 16 at the moment. So he gets an automatic 30 to succeed.
Okay, so he succeeds.
Yep. That is going to be a ranged strike against Kashmi.
Why?
Because I can.
22 from a crit. That's
Mind my own business over here.
That is a natural 20.
Jesus.
Oh my God, Jericho.
Rico should not throw no mercy tonight, are you?
I'm
No,
back.
he's not. He's out for blood.
Well, here's the thing: is that we screwed ourselves on the bad rolls. That wasn't even his doing. That was just a normal spell.
Foundry heard me saying I'm going to revert from V12 and said, no, look, I can give you good rolls if you don't revert.
Look at the pain and suffering I can cause.
Right? Only 30 damage to you, Kashmi, with that shot. And let's see. I suppose I'll hit Mahari with a sword here. Why
Okay.
not? I only need a 19 to hit him. That is not a 19 on the die. What a shame. And, we're gonna hit Aranth with the mace.
Damn.
We're going to miss Aranth with the mace. Because of Frightened 1 from Amira's Bon Mo.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And it can't get rid of it.
Yup. Mahari, that brings us to your turn.
Alright, I'm going to... Oh, I hate this. I'm going to stride up there.
Okay.
All heal Aranth. You kill the thing.
Okay, never mind. Then I'm not going to stride. I'm just going to target this. Am I still
Mahari
targeting?
reverts
Yes.
through time half a second.
Yeah, I know. Whoop! Alright. Here we go with the chain.
That's a crit. It's going to steal your nat 20. Not that it will really matter here.
Yeah, well, maybe
Unless
if I could
Mahari
get some...
rolls double ones.
It didn't have much health remaining. That'll absolutely kill it. And that
Now
will
I'm
remove
out
your
of its
unlucky
aura.
crit. Yeah,
Thank
I'm on
God.
it.
Alright, then I'm
Calm
going to
down.
stride over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to touch Solomon.
All right.
Give him the good touch.
Yes, the good touch.
You do you.
A great touch.
There you go, Solomon. 30 health.
Thank you.
And you can
You're
go ahead and
welcome.
grab that second spell effect there, Solomon, as well.
Yep. Touch of Corruption healing effect. It gives you +2 status bonus to damage rolls for 1 round.
Alrighty.
Oh, no. He doesn't get that.
Oh, correct. Yeah, it's only if Mahari is the target. I see. It's a
That
weird
has a lot of...
wording.
Yeah, it can only happen to me, and I have to be an undead. Damn, that spell's specific.
I am undead, but
It could technically be interpreted as talking to the undead target.
Oh,
but
okay. Hey, I'm
of
game
the
for that.
If you are the undead target, that I believe your interpretation was correct, Mahari, and he would not gain the benefits of it.
Alright.
So that is going to bring us to the other incorporeal creature right next to Solomon. Oh joy! What would it like to do? I think it is going
Fly.
to fly over here towards Kashmir. Hello there. Kashmir, it is going to attack you twice. Just for you. With a long sword. That is going to deal a minor 12 slashing damage to you. Which will be reduced. I don't know if you've actually taken the damage or not.
Kimberly.
I'm here.
Kim?
I'm here. I can't make it go.
I wasn't sure if you had hit it or not, that's all.
Yeah.
It is
I
gonna
thought you said 12. It came out 20.
That's because the void damage was 8 of it, and you don't take void damage because you're a ghost.
Okay, goodness.
And you
Phew.
take 1 less because of your resistance to to all damage as a ghost. So you only took
rad.
11. It is then going to hit you with a mace. But it's going to miss. And that brings us all the way back up to the top. Kashmir, it is your turn.
So, friends,
I'm never gonna get a fucking turn.
are your plans to come down here with me?
I'm gonna vaporize this angry little ghoul thing in the corner. So
You still have guys up there?
Mahari's gonna come down with you, Kashmir.
yeah, at the moment it's just the green guy in front of you, the ghoul over here on the left, and then the 2 ghosts right there.
That just seem to be enjoying their meals.
Yeah, they're not really paying attention to us right now.
And Solomon's dead?
He's alive.
I'm back up.
Oh.
Okay.
Arant's down right now, but Amira's gonna get her.
Yeah, Arant's too far. Okay, then I am gonna shoot. Pew pew!
On the guy right in front of you or the ghoul?
On the guy right in front of me.
Sounds good. Slashing or bludgeoning?
Let's bludgeon this time.
Alright. I really can't target. But that's a nat 20. So who cares about targeting?
That diggity dog.
Go ahead and roll that damage. You can click the button.
Take it all, bitch.
80 bludgeoning.
A flat 80 bludgeoning.
Jesus Christ.
Your rolls with that imaginary weapon.
Yeah, like, I think we can all agree that Kashmi is the DPS of the group.
Yes.
Mhm.
By a
That's
fucking
established, but I'm just
landslide.
talking about like her luck with those things.
Like, yeah, seriously, every single time she whips out her psyche and imaginary weapon, it's just GG.
Which I don't even know why your psyche wasn't on there and wasn't applied.
Uh-oh.
It would have been an extra 10 if it had been. I don't know if the psyche damage gets doubled.
Yeah,
it
'cause
does. So that's another 20
yeah, it's
damage.
base.
So it would have been an exact 100 damage dealt. It's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I kinda figured that was gonna
Kashmi!
happen.
She
Shit.
just one-shot this asshole!
Wait, 120. Where'd the 120 come from?
Hi.
100.
Oh,
Just flat 100. It was 80 originally, an additional 20. So it's 100.
I'm gonna
Wait.
look up and make sure
It
Mira
was-
saw me one
It was the. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, character-wise, Kashmi's gonna look up and see if Amira saw me one-shot this guy.
Amira is gonna smile back at Kashmi and give her a wink.
To be fair, you did two-shot it. This was the one you hit last turn also. Just to ruin the moment.
I'm the
All
only
of
one who
them
got
right
to
off.
fight him, so I feel like the winner anyway.
Fair. Can't blame you for that.
But didn't she get 40 on the crit?
Plus 10 because of
Unleash
psyche that
Psyche.
wasn't applied, then doubled to 100.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, the psyche wasn't applied because Foundry you hack.
'Cause I was wondering, mathing ain't mathing.
Yeah, it was 80 plus 10 doubled to 20 was what we were saying effectively. Kashmi, you've got one action left. Oh, I see. You shielded
shield.
yourself. Then Sari.
Well, can I actually change my mind? I didn't know he was dead when I shielded
Fair.
because we hadn't done the extra math.
Mm-hmm.
Then will you move me 25 feet towards the other guy?
Towards him? Alright. That's 25 feet. You want to be right next to him?
That guy? I don't have any guys. I thought there was a guy up by a ramp.
No,
So
there's
there's a guy right here?
One
Yeah.
diagonal to you.
Oh,
guy
well then
by a
I
ramp
don't
is
want to
dead.
move.
She doesn't want to move.
I can't see the bad guys. I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, okay.
Then I am gonna
Thank you.
shield.
Okay.
I can see everything. Does everyone just need to reload or something?
Sari.
No,
it's your turn.
I see everything. I just have the measuring problem.
Darian's just he's gonna do one to stand out,
Okay.
and then vengeance, and we're gonna smite this laughable asshole down in
Oh,
the corner.
sudden bolt. Alrighty.
All right.
Oh, fuck me. He's gonna fail that.
Yeah.
Oh, I really needed him to succeed that save.
I'll take that.
46 electricity damage. Yikes, that hurts.
Really injured though.
Alright, Solomon, that brings us to you.
Okay. I'm gonna use Ravenous Charge. Oh, first action stand up,
Sure.
then Ravenous Charge. As I ended my movement, I get to make an athletics attempt to grapple him.
Go for it.
Shit.
That is not
Alright.
going to succeed. This man is... As you try to wrap your arms around him, Solomon, you realize he's planted quite firmly.
I'm still getting the feeling in my arms back from getting downed. It's my turn, because Ravenous Charge is 2 actions.
Alright. Then, Aranth, you are unconscious. You are going to have to roll a save. I know you just messaged me that shit's borked for you. So, I will roll for you if that's okay.
Oh wait.
I will not roll for you if things are loading for you.
Yeah, I think my internet like shit the bed for a second.
Ah. We're all going to ignore what popped up on screen when I hit roll.
Did you roll the nat one again? Didn't you?
I may have. But we're going to ignore
my
that, and you may roll for
God.
yourself. So once you get back in, go ahead and roll that recovery check.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, the nat 1 in your position right there wouldn't have been awful. Actually, no, you did crit fail, so technically you should be at dying too. So, yeah, that would have been instant death.
What?
Yep.
She could have spent her other hero point to not die, but...
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Are you back?
Yes.
Wunderbar. And hit that recovery check button. See, you roll so much better. It's only a regular fail for you. You're up to dying 3.
Okay.
Unless... You know Amira's probably going to heal you on her turn. If you would like to, you can just spend your hero point to wake up now and be able to take your turn.
I like the drama, so no.
Okay.
My girl.
Well, that brings us to the ghoul. Who's, gonna do fun things, I think. I could do that. I feel like that would be rude if I did that, though.
Do it.
Do it.
You don't know what you're saying do it to, is the issue.
Oh, it's either
It'll
going
be
to
awesome.
be as bad and awesome as what you did with this dude the first time, or it's going to be worse.
Plus, if we
Oh,
can
but he's
overcome
been
it, we get
through
even bigger
enough.
bragging rights.
Masochists. All y'all.
Achievement hunter.
I worship Zong Kuthon. Don't judge me.
If I do that, it could TPK the party right here and now. Let me just put it
It's
that
our
way.
time to go. It's our time to go.
Agreed.
Please don't. Amira's story isn't told in full yet.
Quick, end us now.
I told you I wanted to come back as a Shuni.
No mercy. Remember that time I flung that priest back and forth?
That was
constantly?
funny. I'm here for the comedy, let's be clear.
I deserve it. Do it.
But does everyone else deserve it, is the real question.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys do. But I'm here for the team.
I mean, you've already died, like, what, 16 times in this story?
Yeah, that's why I'm not afraid.
Well, no, Kashmir will just feed off one of her other multiverse selves and come back, so she's good with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wake up in the morning thinking this is just a terrible dream.
I'm going to roll a die. Actually, who wants to roll a die here to determine
Me,
the
me, me,
fate?
Do
me,
it.
me,
I'll
me,
do
me,
it.
me.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I have my fancy revolver dice on my desk.
I have Cthulhu
Oh.
dice.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Amira has rolled. As you all discussed.
That's all.
Sorry, I thought it was funny to steal the rollout from under the boys as they were arguing.
Aranth, I'm going to
mean-
leave this choice to you. Did Amira roll higher or lower than what I rolled?
Lower. Oh, God.
Come on, just blow us up already.
Heartbeat in the ears. Heartbeat in the ears.
He's going to use one action to move here. And then
Oh wait, no, you don't have standstill.
Solomon doesn't have a reactive strike.
Whoa.
Starting with Kashmi, we are going to cast Chain Lightning.
Oh. Joy.
So saves are going to get rolled one at a time here, starting with you, Kashmi, if you would roll that reflex save.
Kashmi, take my hero point and reroll.
She has 2.
Oh,
Calm
okay.
down.
No, you're horny, but dial it back.
No, because if she crit succeeds, it breaks the entire chain here and now.
You don't know that,
Well, she has to.
but yes. Are you hero pointing at Kashmi?
I tried.
Okay. We'll see.
Anything could happen, or nothing could happen.
It left the chat, but we're waiting on the reroll to appear.
I'm so sorry.
What did you guys do?
I'll start playing downstairs.
That is still a failure, unfortunately.
Does it hurt me?
It's gonna.
I wonder.
Was it 60-12?
It is going to bounce to you next, Solomon, as you are within 30 feet of Kashmi.
Okie dokie.
Can
One roll
I
now, wait.
overselling flourish?
We will get to that in a minute, Kashmi.
Okay, well, I'm
You
gonna
may
click
be
it
able to.
now, and by the time we get there, it might show up.
Okay. Your
Woof.
clumsy from being enlarged causes the crit fail, Solomon.
Solomon, take my hero point and reroll.
No. You are, however, within 30 feet if you would like to whammy him, Mira. Or does whammy only force a reroll to lower?
It has to be an enemy.
Damn.
Kashmi,
Yes.
if I recall properly, you have shared luck as a catfolk.
I do! I do! I do! I'm coming.
It technically only allows when you use it on yourself for it to be used on all allies within 10 feet of you. However, in this situation, I think it's funny if we let you use your cat's luck on a single ally within 30 feet of you instead.
It says I can use it if I fail a reflex save, and I did, right?
Yes,
So then
it
I
is a
can-
fortune effect, so you would use it instead of a hero point, effectively, which you could have absolutely done.
Cool. Okay, roll again. Have my luck. I would click
Oh.
it, but it's never gonna show up.
Okay.
Because we're connected.
Oh,
Because I made you in my heart.
oh.
It is going to bounce to Aranth next. Aranth,
You
if
got
would please
this.
roll that reflex save.
Isn't it gonna jump to Mahari next?
It's within 30 feet of Aranth. It just has to jump to someone within 30 feet. I can get all of you, in whatever order I wish.
All right, Aranth, you got this. That is her third natural one.
So here's the fun thing, Aranth. You can actually spend all your hero points to just avoid death and wake up here if you want. Because this is something that would increase your dying value, so you can just use your hero points. Wake up.
I think we'll do that now,
Okay.
actually.
So Aranth will immediately wake up at 1 hit point.
So wait. Is she still gonna get hit with the lightning?
She will take no more damage from here because it would be at the moment that she takes damage, she wakes up instead.
Rad. Okay.
It is not going to break the chain though, so Amira, I now need you to make the save, please.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, Foundry?
Okay.
Ow.
Sarian. Up to you if you'd like to re-roll that or save your hero point to guarantee you don't die.
I'll just save it.
Okay. And last
Mahari's
but not least,
gonna-
Mahari.
We're gonna crit
Just gonna-
succeed, and your whole pack's gonna die again.
No!
That's Jericho's ultimate
Master
twist.
plan.
I'm saving my hero point.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that is going to be full damage to Kashmi, Sarian, and Mahari. Aranth, you'll take nothing here because you're standing up. Amira and Solomon will take double damage.
I'm gonna use a hero point and stay at 1.
Okay. $57 lightning damage.
Holy shit, I'm still standing.
All right, well that's double for me.
Yeah. And Kashmi falls, Solomon falls, Sarian falls. Amira and Aranth, using all luck you have present, manage to stay standing. Mahari just stays standing because he has too much health. But Amira, that brings us to your turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The ghoul looks genuinely shocked that you all stayed alive there.
I get it. That was funny. Funny, even.
Shocked. I get it. You're gonna be such a good dad, Jericho.
That's for Kashmi.
Did you have one pulled out?
Yeah, it was for Aranth.
Did you not, for Sarian, pull one out, feed it to him, and then
Oh
move?
shit, that's right. Okay, I'll move up to Kashmi and pull out a thing.
Okay. When it gets back to your turn, she will heal 19.
Okay.
So, quick question.
Mhm.
Because I died, do I still have to be befuddled or whatever from my unleashed psyche?
You are technically still stupefied, yes. That will be passing as normal. Because you're just unconscious. You're not dead right now.
Oh. Bummer.
Mahari, that brings us to you.
Wake up, buddy.
We got shit to do.
Did not mean to move that corpse. 30 health back to Solomon.
And then I'm gonna stride again to right there.
Okay.
And that
Getting
will
around
end-
behind him.
Yep, that will end my turn.
Back to the top of the round, and Aranth, it is your turn. You can death gaze someone like Sarian or yourself, or Soothe. Yeah, that works too. Who is getting that healing?
Syrian.
Sarian.
Hey, second save. Good work.
You're,
Thank you.
According to Mr. Man out in the hall, your betrothed heals you.
Who? Oh. I forgot about him already. Damn.
I know the combat's
Harsh.
not over, but I'm wondering if I'll actually get a chance to use this.
The enlarge was a curse. You just never realized it.
I still like it.
All right.
I think that's all I can do.
You've got one
Just
action
pursue.
left, so you could, like, stand up.
Oh. She's just casting Soothe, just laying on the fucking stairs, just pointing at Syrian, just like, get the fuck up!
You could also do something a little bit neat. You could do flashy disappearance on yourself and go invisible.
That is an idea.
It makes you invisible, lets you... Actually, you cannot do it because you cannot stride right now. You would have to be standing first.
Okay.
Next time.
Then, yeah. It was just funny because she'd just be like pointing at Carrion. Congrats, he's healed. And then she just gets up like, oh, God.
You could shoot him a message if you wanted to.
Like, damn it.
Instead of
Just
standing.
text him really quick.
Yeah.
Be like, dude, get the fuck up, please.
Alright, you stand up. Kashmi, you are unconscious. You can either spend your last hero point to immediately wake up, or you can make a recovery check and see what happens.
See what happens.
Okay. So on the left side of your character sheet, next to your dying value, underneath your hit points, you should see a die button. You can go ahead and click that. That is a failure. You increased to dying 2.
Oh,
Unless
it hurts
you would
so
like
bad.
to use your hero point to stand up now. Since you can do it when you're
Fine.
dying. Increase. You don't have to, but you can.
I will live.
You sound so upset.
Ugh.
Alright. The good news about that, Kashmi, you get your whole turn.
Oh, hot diggity dog. Okay.
Who is clicking on your wounded? What? Fuck? There we go.
So, I don't have to have my psyche unleashed to use my last amped imaginary weapon, do I?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, you are prone right now, so if you attack with it, you are going to take a -2 penalty unless you stand up first.
I'm
Just
going to
as an
stand up.
FYI. Okay.
Technically, you said that I could spend the hero point to stand up. Just saying.
That is the become conscious connotation of stand up, not stand up.
Yeah. If
No
it were a
splitting the hairs now.
contract,
But this isn't a contract, this is just a game.
You're gonna crit anyway. Just kill him.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys don't think I'm patiently waiting.
Your turns. Everyone's turns take long enough.
She's already hit the button. It's her computer that hates her. Now, you can place it in such a way that the guy will be off guard to you, since you can flank with Mahari.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
once it appears in chat here.
Will you click all the buttons? This is so
Yeah.
stupid. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Are you playing on a laptop or a tablet or something?
I'm playing on my laptop, but it's a very moderate to expensive gaming laptop that I spent good money on so that I could play on Foundry.
Is it run by a hamster by chance?
No. There's a couple. After this, Kashmi, there's a couple questions I'd like to ask about it. I might be able to speed it up.
Love that.
You do succeed at the stupefied check to cast it, so it is not immediately wasted. Would you like to deal bludgeoning or slashing damage?
Amir did a recall knowledge, do I know?
Amira has not done a recall
Nope.
knowledge.
Oh.
I've been healing everybody.
I thought you did it in the beginning.
No.
No. Not on the ghoul. But Jericho, I mean, we live in would we be able to reasonably know that the average ghoul doesn't really have any resistances to, physical damage?
Sure, the average ghoul.
Yeah. That's all I'm asking about, the average ghoul.
All we know is that they are not considered a race.
Oh my god.
Yes.
By one person.
Hey, she wrote a very famous book that made its way here, so fuck ghouls apparently.
Tim, please kill it.
My whole heart is trying. I've clicked the button. I don't know,
Are you trying to deal bludgeoning or slashing damage? I've got the buttons.
slashing.
Slashing. Okay. You hit.
Yay.
For
I'm just glad I can see the bad guys now.
35 points of damage. And that brings us to Sarion's turn. Sarion, you are conscious.
Do I have enough of a turn to leave a rude finger gesture?
Sure.
Okay.
Just flip it.
With my whole heart.
Sarion will.
Oh, look, Kashmi's button finally came to chat.
Oh, is that what that was? I was
Yeah, the
confused as to what that
Catastrophe's
was.
computer finally registered.
We're gonna. I keep forgetting I have this. Now it's a good time to use it. So we're gonna do this.
All
I
right.
think I can use it right. Let's
Yeah.
go into Eranth,
Okay.
and then which
Are you
button do I
guys-
press for the healing?
Make sure not this one. Use the set bonus version
Oh,
on your sheet.
that one. Oh shit!
Oh,
Right. Did the wrong thing again. Oh yeah.
They just gaze at each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
making eyes.
Yeah, they just gaze at each other.
And
There you
14
go, Ram.
health back to you, Aranth.
Wow.
And then I guess he'll stand up with his last one.
Okay. Solomon, you are conscious once more.
Please murder it, Solomon.
Stand up,
Okay.
stride, and murder its ass.
You
I don't
doesn't
even have
need
to stride. I have reach.
Well, I can't flank then.
No.
You are flanking because it's within my reach and you're within reach of him.
Is that how
So
it
we
works,
are
Jericho?
Yeah, he would get flanking
Okay.
from here. It is the center of your tokens must go through two opposing sides of an opponent's token to flank.
So even though he's 5 feet away from that ghoul, I would still get flanking on the
Yeah,
ghoul.
because he is
Okay.
within his threat range.
Gotcha. Okay.
No, I'm just gonna screw the grapple and fancy stuff. We're just gonna start beating the shit out of him.
Yes.
We're trying to, at least.
That is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Oh shit. See, that was flurry, so I still have one action left.
That you do.
5% chance for nat 20.
I'm just gonna pull out my my last oil of unlife, and just hold it in my hand.
Sure. Get thine self ready.
Plus, if anybody runs over to me, it's already out.
Yeah. We are back to his turn. Seeing the lightning bolt didn't kill you all, he's a little upset.
He's gonna run away.
I'm still chasing. I don't care if I die.
He is going to start rapidly appearing and vanishing in place.
Oh, jeez.
Do I get my
Yes, he
Reactive
does
strike.
indeed use a manipulate action. I apologize.
Alright, so here we go.
Beat his ass, Solomon. Or fucking Mahari, Jesus.
At 20.
One moment, I'm sorry.
At
Oh.
20! I called it!
I interrupt the
Okay.
spell! Yes!
Good
Finally!
damage.
Well,
I
it's
called
only
it.
2d8. It's only 2d8, but let's see if I can get some good rolls this time.
What do you mean only 2d8?
Welcome
Aren't you
up.
striking with the weapon?
Yep,
Damage is
but it's
damage.
only it's 2d8 plus 6. But
Well,
he
that's
does
still
not get his spell off.
For some reason, I thought your weapon did more.
He is going to succeed at the reflex save.
But he wastes his spell. Because fuck him!
It does, in fact, waste his spell, which is only mildly annoying. Makes
Mahari's
it a
like,
little bit
"Nope."
easier for you guys to kill him. That's actually a lot more annoying than I thought.
Good.
Fuck this guy.
Let's
I told you you'd find your...
see here. He's gonna go ahead and pivot around and just slash at you with his claw, Mahari, in frustration. Seeing
Okay.
you waste his spell like that. It's a 41 to hit.
Yeah, that hits!
Oh my god, an awful damage roll for 30 points of damage.
Down I go.
Oof.
Dog.
And if you wouldn't mind also giving me a fortitude save, Mahari.
Of course.
I'll get him up.
Nope. I'm getting him.
You're fine. All right, Amira, we are up to you.
I'm gonna go over to Mahari and give him 19 hit points that I was gonna give to Kashmi previously.
Sounds good.
Okay, is there a button for that, or should I just manually do it?
There you go. Yeah, you'd have had to
Okay.
scroll up to find it.
All right, heal. Whoop.
Okay.
Thank you.
Immediately awake again.
And then I'm just gonna go for the evangelize on.
Sure. Try and stupefy the caster.
Yeah.
Checks out. Mildly rude.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay.
That is
He's
a crit
too.
success. All right. That's pretty huge.
So what does that do on a crit success?
Stupefied 2.
Oh, shit.
Aranth, we are back to you.
Would like 2 more?
You would? How nice. Where would you like to move to?
Colliding with the wall. Oh, the fucking bramble walnut's my.
Yeah.
Whoa! That's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. There we go.
You have 10 more feet of movement if you would like to take it. So that was only 25. 30. All right. What else are we doing?
He does have a brain, right?
Presumably.
So he's not a mindless undead?
He casts a spell.
He also just successfully was evangelized, which is a mental effect.
I see.
Do you have any nice big chunky spells, high level spells?
That's what I'm looking at.
You could have run up right in melee range if you wished to get close for Blood Feast.
Oh.
Because that will also theoretically give you temp HP if you hit.
You're so right. I think I will. And just terrify all of my friends.
All right.
I've seen worse.
So moving
Are we
here
sure about
instead.
that?
Do you want to go ahead and describe what it looks like when you cast this spell?
Iranth kind of is on autopilot. With the reawakening of her powers, she doesn't really understand the spell as opposed to just acting on enraged instinct. We see this beautiful elf dolled up to the nines for this party, but the top of her snowy white head just kind of splits open, and there's trickles of blood streaming down her forehead, and the top of her skull just erupts into a vicious, gnashing maw of teeth, and she just chops down right onto the ghoul.
Getting the benefits of Bless and flanking with Amira here. Got a pretty good shot. And because of those bonuses, that hits.
Oh, oh.
He will take 43 points of damage, and you gain temporary hit points equal to half, so you gain 21 temp HP that you can give yourself. And wow, that's going to hurt him pretty bad. Kashmi, we're up to you.
Can I guidance and imaginary weapon him, please?
So you do not have any focus points left, so if you want to imaginary weapon him, you have to get
Oh,
up
I have
into
to
melee.
move.
Yeah.
All right, we move me next to Amir.
Sure. Get up close, why don't you?
If I could pull up my character sheet, I would
Oh,
do some things.
Do you want me to just cast it for you?
Would you please?
Yeah, I got you. Cast bludgeoning or slashing.
Slashing.
All right. It hits. With
On a
oh god
natural
damn it! No,
What
not
is-
another
Oh
nat
God.
20.
Yeah.
How do you keep nat 20ing the same freaking attack over and over again?
That's my wife.
With
For
60 points of damage, Kashmi, how would you like to do this?
I'm cutting his head off. Just right off.
All right. Kashmi, with all of you running up close and slamming attacks into him, Amira keeping Mahari just barely alive here. Most of you on death's door at this point from the amount of punishment you've taken over the course of this fight. With him a little off guard because of Arant's attack right there, it perfectly opens up the position for Kashmi to run in right behind him, just manifesting. I think in the moment, Kashmi, does this just look like a regular sword? Or is it a sword that you are manifesting or some other slashing weapon?
No, I would use my hand, and it would be like air waves that go through the air.
Okay.
Swish, swish.
As just lines of cutting wind follow your hands, moving past, and with 3 quick chops, bisects up to the vertebrae, past the vertebrae, and then causes the entire neck.
And then glitter. Pew! It's
A
my
little bit
imagination.
of glitter. Some of the blood turns into glitter.
It's like when you headshot a grunt in Halo.
Yeah.
Yes.
But with that, the ghoul is going to fall to the ground deceased. The magic circle off to the side will become dormant. And that's the end of the fight.
I'm gonna immediately spin around, expecting these bitches over here to come and fight us next.
They're just like talking quietly to one another while they're holding on to these individuals and doing something to seemingly drain them.
Amir's just gonna kind of like come over and casually wave to them and be like, "Hey,
Well done.
ladies. Yeah.
Well
yeah,
fought.
Thank you."
Indeed.
Start eating the worm.
I'm
Arant's,
beating myself.
oh, actually, she's gonna be next to Cadme while this happens, but her skull that had been split vertically down the middle just kind of like slowly starts stitching itself back up.
Starts
And
screwing
Remember
itself
the
back
first
together.
time my
Yeah.
I remember the first time my head was split open.
We need to heal.
Yeah. I think Kashmi is going around and giving
Yeah.
us hugs.
Giving time to do that. And I think that is a perfect time to go ahead and take a quick break.
Oh God, we're 2 hours in.
Yeah. So stand up, stretch,
God.
do what you need to do, grab some water. I will see you all in a few minutes.
Ugh.
Hey,
Welcome
Jericho,
back.
can we?
Let's go.
Yeah, can we heal and refocus and recover?
You may. You may
well,
begin
let's-
working on that.
I think healing would be good. Let's wait to refocus until we have a better grasp on the situation.
Well,
Alright.
refocusing is gonna. Healing takes time, even if it's Kashmi just hugging people for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just eating my prize.
refocus takes what, an hour?
10 minutes.
Oh, so
To
while
get a
she's
point
healing us,
back.
we could. Okay.
while any of that is happening, like Amira's gonna talk to these ladies and be like, "Hope you're enjoying your dinner. Sorry
We're
about."
just finishing up now. Figured we'd get a move on after this.
Yeah. Were those the guys supplying you with your dinner?
How do you mean?
Well, Amira will like point at the person they're draining the energy from, like a Capri Sun, and we'll say, I mean, like, were they the people taking people from the other room, bringing them in here? Basically, what I'm asking is how do you get your hands on those people?
These look like dinner. These look like guests to the party, as well.
Okay.
Oh no. People just get brought over here by various sorts of enchantments and magics and whatnot. Some get I suppose you could call it lucky. They have their fortunes taken away from them. For us, we dine on some of the others. After all, maintaining corporeal form is a struggle. So we must take the flesh ourselves.
Ghosts, or if I can ask?
We prefer corporally impaired, thank you very much.
Oh, right. Sorry. Didn't mean to be offensive.
The
You're married to a
objective
ghost. You should know.
correct term, yes, would be ghost.
Kashmi's going to be listening so intently to this conversation.
I see you have one amongst your member as well. If you're interested, we would be happy to share you the secrets of how we are able to, at the very least for brief periods of time, take on a more physical form.
I'm going to snap and corporealize.
Oh. Well, now that's interesting, isn't it? You wouldn't happen to know how you do that, would you?
Dick.
Share a secret with us or two?
Jericho, do I know how I do it?
Let's be honest. No.
Okay, then I'm going to tell him, yeah, absolutely, I would love to share you my secrets.
Give me a deception check.
Let's be clear, I'm not being deceptive. I think I should get a diplomacy check.
You just said you don't know how to use it, and you're saying, yeah, you'll tell them. That's kind of deceptive.
It's exactly deceptive.
No, because Kashmi believes that she knows how. Just because technically she doesn't. In this moment, she believes she does, and she's going to tell them that through the power of true belief, that if they just wish hard enough, that they can also be people.
What?
Because that's how Kashmi peoples.
Even for Kashmi, this is a stretch. And
Yeah,
I
why
am going
not?
to try to tell them how I people.
It is still going to be deception, Kashmi, because they will be able to tell. It's more so about whether you can convince them that you actually know what you're talking about when you tell them that. Still a good roll. I should also, don't forget for the future, deception is a blind roll typically.
I'm sorry.
No worries. But deception, just a reminder again to everyone, deception, stealth, and perception should pretty much always be blind.
Okay.
So you're just telling them to believe really, really hard?
Well, yeah. Like, just close your eyes and, like, remember what it was like to be real. Feel the ground under your feet. Like, really feel it. And if you just...
you're pooping.
Yes, feel it. Don't strain. Feel it, though.
One of them closes their eyes and seems to be concentrating really hard. The other one just kind of looks. I think I'll try it later. Perhaps once I've lost this corporeal form. I doubt trying to become corporeal when I already have a physical body will do anything. But I will.
By the way, do you know what was up with those guys? The worm, the ghoul, the green guys? Do you know what that was all about?
They need to be fed. And of course, the mistress of the house feeds on old guests who come through, so we simply get the leftovers.
What do you mean?
I mean exactly that.
What does she eat?
Mistress feeds on the fortune of everyone in the city. We get the leftovers so we can take corporeal form, or at least act as bodyguards. The mage you killed was her chief of enchantments. She's probably, I hate to tell you this, not going to be entirely happy with you for that.
Do you have any tips or tricks to help her be happy with us?
Not do what you just did?
Well, it's too late for that.
Well, what a shame then.
Does
Suppose
she
it's,
like any
too late to
things?
be on good terms with her from that, at least.
How much
Let's kill
meat
her.
can I get from this?
Let's talk to her and kill her if we need to.
How many bulk of meat can I get from this worm?
A lot.
You can put some in my bag.
I want to fill up the rest of my spacious pouch type 2 with some worm meat.
You can't get that much bulk. You could probably
Alright, then
get... not including what you eat, 19 bulk worth? Perhaps?
Alright,
Did that
so
ghoul have
that's not
anything
that's not include. I'll eat
perception
4
check,
bulk
Mari.
and then put 50. And I'll put 15 bulk in my pouch.
Okay. Give me
I'm
a
gonna-
perception check, Mahari, if you're searching the body of the ghoul.
I'm gonna incorporealize because I like to fly.
Okay. You also can't heal people with your void touch unless you are in ghost mode. Yeah, Mahari, the one thing he has on him that catches your attention is he does seem to have a wand on him. That has a number of runes and enchantments engraved along its side.
Okay. Take that and put it in the party stash for later.
Sure. The party stash finally has something in it.
Yay!
Wait. I feel like the party stash wasn't supposed to be empty.
Did we lose a bunch of loot?
I'm really pissed if you guys did, but you might have. I'll have to check between sessions, but...
Usually
Yeah.
always some miscellaneous stuff in there.
Because you guys sold everything you got from Hollow Flesh, right? The trade goods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then split that on... it might have split evenly among the party. I will find out later, I suppose.
Okay.
When I go to check. That'll be
To
real
rewatch the
infuriating if it deleted party stashes.
I'll have to watch the recording of the last episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, Saren, where the hell were you for like half an hour?
What?
You were
I can
gone.
tell you where I can tell you where he was.
What are you talking about?
Where was he, Mari?
Oh, he was talking to or I assume he was talking to our favorite woman that we came here to talk to.
Oh yeah. He was.
Then he tried to lead me up there.
Oh, are you talking about this? Is this in character or is this above character? Out of character?
This is in character.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is in
okay.
character.
I wasn't sure if that was in character or not. Saren's sitting on the stairs with his head or his face in his hands, and he looks up. You know, his hair kind of singed from being hit by a fucking lightning bolt. And he kind of just looks at her with a weary face and just goes, "Does it really matter?"
Kind of, yeah. If what
Well,
Mahari is saying is true, and you were talking to the lady, that's why we're here.
yeah, I was talking to her.
Carrion,
Per se, I guess you could say. What?
why did she want to talk to me?
That I don't know, honestly. Let's just say that in between the time that he kind of stumbles for a second and pushes his face back into his hands and just doesn't say anything else.
Also, Sarian, I've been meaning to ask you, and I refrained from asking you in the hallway, but remember when Kashmi sent us the oh shit signal over the telepathy?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you recognize that at first?
Let's just say that me wasn't me. Kind of wasn't me, but was me. Let's just leave it at that.
Does
Uh,
this have anything to do with what Asafonwe said about you?
uh, uh,
Eh.
Am- Amira's gonna look over at Aranth and be like, "Do you have any idea what your boyfriend is talking about right now?"
It doesn't tell me shit, unfortunately.
Goes on in my head
She's
is
an
my own business.
Fair
she's an
Aranth,
enough.
imposter.
Aranth, go ahead and give me a recall knowledge roll if you don't mind.
Huh?
You
She's
say
gonna
this
thunk.
not Sar.
She's gonna thunk something.
You say this not Sarian.
Thunkicizing.
She's thunking hard right now.
Think, think, thunk.
Did not go through?
It did not. Is that busted too?
I think so.
You want me
Yeah,
to try to do a recall knowledge?
No, what you have to do is you have to drag a
Oh,
new
it is
copy
working.
of Basic Action Macro.
Is basic?
Oh.
Mine works fine. Is it really not working for others?
Let's see. Hold on a
Let me
minute.
try
Let's
it.
see.
I didn't see anything.
All right. Aranth, I'm gonna
There we
try to
go.
demoralize you.
Mine worked.
Because I just had to open up the basic Mac. Never mind.
Basic
go.
action acros.
Yeah,
Maction
Maction
acros.
acros.
exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, it's working
Mine's
fine,
working.
Amira.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, I mean, the one that you had put on our taskbar before Jericho, that one is not working. But I had to open up the basic action macros menu.
Are we healed now? I see a couple of people at full health.
Yeah, Kashmi beats us to death.
Oh, I
On death.
suppose you guys can pop yourselves back up to full health. I did not say to do so yet, but
Oh,
Oh, my
you
bad.
may do so. Aranth.
Retro.
If you have spent the night with Sarian enough, I will leave that up to your discretion. You will likely have heard him talking in his sleep before.
Oh.
But every now and then, it's almost like someone else is talking through him. Different inflections, different tones of voice, different word choice than he would normally use. Typically, older words. Sometimes a different language that you don't even recognize that you know for certain he doesn't speak.
She would kind of quietly tell Amira that, but that's about as far as she knows. And
Amira,
I assume every time that she tries to bring it up to Sari, and he's just like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." So,
Yeah, he definitely
Yes,
kind of
yeah.
just shirks it off, doesn't acknowledge it.
Amira's gonna turn and look at Sarian and say, "All right, if what's going on in your head isn't affecting us, that's fine. But it sounds like what's going on in your head got Mahari nearly dragged off to something or other. Do you see why I'm concerned?"
Oh, you can be concerned all you want. He leans back on the stairs and kind of looks a little defeated. A little hurt, too, as though he doesn't like the fact that you guys aren't trusting him with what's going on. And we go, you can not trust me all you want, you can think what you want, but it's my shenanigans, and me, Zarian, would not put Mahari in harm's way if I did not think he would be in harm's way. Now, holds up a finger. Goes, I will tell you that between the time that I was upstairs and while you guys were still socializing in the bar, I may or may not have been able to, put my hand through things. Kind of like swipes his hand in the air as though to mimic the motion, as if he was putting his hand through a wall or something, or a body.
Ariadne immediately squints at him.
Mahari's gonna walk up to Sarian. And he's gonna gaze at him. Well, not gaze, he's gonna look at him.
She gazes longingly at Sarian.
Yeah, there you go. No.
How does that make
Oh.
you feel, Aranth, when you see that?
Yeah, there you go. Anyways, Sarian, you've got this, right?
The
70%?
We'll say like 60-40 maybe. He kind of wags his hand side to side.
But you're
I was
60% in your favor, right?
He doesn't really give a clear answer, but he holds his hands up. I will tell you this though. I was offered an opportunity that I don't think we can really pass up, and to be completely honest with you, he squints his eyes and holds his finger up. I don't really think we have an option in the matter. Yeah. So we might have to, go deal with that at some point. But yeah. But other than that, though, I mean,
Mahari's just gonna let out a breath and just, well, we've been through thick and thin already. 200 years of it. What's another few days?
Well, I'm just gonna throw a scrap of meat at Sarian. Too much talking. Eat.
Ew, gross. He kind of just like swipes it off of him.
Well, Sarian. Let's just get this over with, my man.
When I know more, you guys will know more. Let's just leave it at that.
Hey, I'm not trying to infringe upon your secrets because everyone has them, but it was a little off-putting when you didn't recognize that thing.
Recognize what thing?
Darren, when we were in the hallway and Kashmi talked to us, you didn't act like you received the message until later. It's almost like there was a delay. That kind of threw me off.
He sighs a little bit. I already said that between the time I was upstairs and to the time we got into this little fight, I was not exactly fully me. He tries to think about how to say it. I'm not gonna say that I was possessed, but for lack of a better term, I will use the word possessed.
Imposter.
He kind of crawls on hands and knees to get away from Solomon. Leave me alone. Get away from me. Stop
Solomon, just wait. Wait. All right, Sarian. We'll just leave it at that for now, but back to the fact that the governess wanted to talk to me. She truly didn't say why, correct?
Not that I can remember, no.
Okay, well, everybody, should I go up and talk to her?
I think we should all go up and talk to her, especially if Sarian has got us roped into some agreement.
Whoa. Lemaire got me roped into this. I have nothing to do with it.
I'm beginning to think that... I mean, we all like our freedom here. It sounds like Sarian didn't have a choice.
I'm gonna load my last oil von life into my belt.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's the length of time it can't be used for? Is it an hour or a day?
What's up?
Oh, it can't be activated for a minute afterwards. Gotcha.
Hey, Jericho.
Y'all?
While we were healing, how many focus points would Mahari have been able to get back?
If you guys are taking like a full half hour, you'd be able to get yourselves back up to full health, full focus points, all that jazz.
Is that what we want to do as a group? Full focus points? Okay.
I would think so, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright, well, should we go and see what her ladyship wants to talk about?
And we eat her.
No. we can't, as much as I would love to see you eat her, no.
Maybe,
I'm
depending
gonna-
on how things go.
Fine, I'm gonna go grab the ghoul corpse and shove him into my bag.
It's more ghoul.
Wonderful.
All right.
Is everyone
I'm
out
part of a
here,
flight-
Jericho, just chilling?
They're still dancing, they're still talking to one another. They do not seem to have recognized that anything has occurred.
Is this window down here broken?
No.
Can I break it?
You can.
I break my own window.
So give me a moment. There you go.
Everything's grayed out for me now. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, that's Foundry is fucked.
I break it and then I go through the other window anyway.
Destruction of property, nice.
Cash me. Or, oh yeah, your computer still. Jericho, will we be able to get to the office from here, or is it gonna have to be a theater of the mind thing?
This will be Theater of the Mind now.
Okay.
What does that mean?
You don't know what theater of the mind means?
I mean, I have a couple of ideas, but
It is all
I
based
think
off
nothing
of
is
mental
working.
descriptions. There's
Yeah,
no visual aids at this point. His
Thought that was
head.
just-
Are you following Sarian towards the stairs?
Yes, I am.
I'm just following the leader.
Is this stuff? Jericho, I think I can see your GM controls on my character. I couldn't do this before. When I right-click it, I get all of the status effect things, the target state, the combat state.
That's normal.
Oh, it's normal for me to be able to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just never tried it in the past then.
Alright. Heading towards the stairs up to the second floor at Sarian's lead.
Mm-hmm.
An interesting choice, to be sure. Head down a few hallways, make a couple turns, and head towards the staircase, heading upstairs. Sarian, can you roll a d20 for me, please?
You want a public or blind?
Public.
Public. Public. Public.
Okay. I don't know if this comes as a surprise to you at all. Mahari, you remember the path as well to these stairs that you guys took. And this time, there's no staircase leading down, there's stairs leading up.
Well. Sarian, shall we?
Told you these were the right stairs, but you didn't listen. But yes, we can.
Alright, let's head up.
Keep this up and I'll throw one of you down the stairs.
Alright. You all begin making your way up the set of stairs, continuing to follow Sarian as you reach the second floor, down a few hallways, a few more turns before you come face to face with a set of mahogany double doors that, as far as you recall, Sarian, lead to her office.
Knock, knock.
Come in.
I will. Does the door open towards me or away from me?
Away from you.
Okay. I open the door.
It's a push.
Yeah, it's push door. I open the door. What do I see when I look inside?
You see a very nice looking office space, relatively open and spacious, large wooden table spanning the vast majority of the open space. There's a beautiful plush carpet of some creature's fur that's mottled gray and green. There are bookshelves on all of the walls with a variety of tomes and scrolls and what look to be antiques as well adorning them. The desk has a couple other tomes and documents seemingly spread across the top of it, but most importantly, I imagine, to you, is the figure you see currently sitting behind the desk. Currently, quill in one hand and a china cup of some drink in her other hand, but purple dress, long crimson hair. The figure of presumably Governess Shaye sits behind the desk. Welcome, come in. You don't have to stand in the entryway.
Mahari will step into the room.
Amira will come in too and say, just to be upfront and honest, we may have killed some of your employees.
We'll go over that in a few minutes. First things first, please, in by the door, leave your weapons in that, if you would be so kind. To make sure that we have a clean discussion amongst ourselves.
In an odd show of civility, Mahari will take the great pick off of his back and just kind of plop it in there.
Amira will put her rapier in there.
Okay.
Rand's kind of standing behind Amira when the governess is talking, and she's rolling her eyes.
Solomon's gonna keep his stuff.
Does Solomon have any weapons?
His
No.
hand
Those are
wraps.
hand wraps. And Mahari, your weapon was shifted into the pick at the moment?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it's currently a great pick.
I imagine. Seats, of course, that's what we're missing here. And she will reach under her desk for a moment, and a magic circle appears on the plush carpet, and instantly a large sofa and 2 reclining seats manifest out of nowhere. Please, sit down. Would you care for anything to drink? This should be a civil discussion after a hopefully enjoyable party. Would hate for anyone to feel uncomfortable at this point in time.
Amira will take a seat and just kind of give a smile and say, just glass of blood, any is fine.
And the rest of you?
Solomon just stands and stares, not knowing what to do.
Solomon, sit down.
Please. There's
I'm
space
gonna
for you
sit
all.
on Amira's lap. Sit on Amira's lap.
No, on one of...
You said take a seat. You didn't say where.
Go to one of the chairs, Solomon.
Yeah, Solomon, you and me will take the chairs.
I'm comfy.
Mahari will sit in one of
On
the
a
chairs.
mirror
But
or on one of the
yeah.
chairs?
Amira.
Cashmere, your
Amira,
imagination is sitting on your wife.
Oh,
You're
she's
also
muted.
In the meantime, Amira's just going to sit there deadpan, like,
Solomon, typically the phrase have a seat means find an open chair or a position on the couch that is not on top of someone else and sit there.
He points to the empty seat next to him. There's one.
Perfect. You may sit there then.
He goes over to the recliner anyway.
I'm sorry, we haven't taught him manners yet.
One wonders if he acts a contrarian just to do so, or if it's truly innocence. Perhaps one day we'll find out. Perhaps not. It's all the same.
Innocence? Here?
Naivete, then, perhaps, if you would prefer a different term.
It's just pure defiance. I'll just be honest.
He does it to be a contrarian.
He doesn't like being told what to do.
Anyone else want something to drink? Amira here has asked for a cup of blood. Do you prefer if it's infused into wine or just blood on its own?
I'm probably gonna need some more wine for this discussion.
Wine
Yeah.
it is.
Blood wine for me as well.
Same
Please.
for you.
My wife usually gets fruit juice.
Fruit juice. I think we
No,
have some on hand. Oh,
While this is going on, can I sense motive?
sure. She seems very calm. It's a little challenging to get a read on her. She very much seems to be acting like someone who sort of believes they know everything, or at the very least are prepared for every situation, so that they don't seem like they can be surprised at all. There's a hint of condescension in her voice, but for the most part, she appears interested in actually having a conversation with you all.
Once
Rashmi's-
everyone...
Go ahead.
Oh no, mine's gonna take longer to explain.
I'm just gonna walk up to the first piece of furniture that I encounter and I'm gonna stand behind it.
Okay. So just behind the sofa as Amira goes to sit on it. Solomon sits
Yes.
on her and then eventually moves over to the recliner.
I will stand almost over Amira.
Okay. Sari and Mahari Solomon, did any of you wish to put in an order for a drink?
Nah, Syrian's good.
No, Mahari gorged himself earlier.
I just ate.
Fair. Well, drinks should be here in a minute. Unfortunately, no conjurations to bring them immediately. We must have a servant bring them, but we should have them ere long. Time for what I imagine, based on some expressions in the room, to be a long conversation.
Then shall we wait for the drinks before we begin, or should we just start?
I'm more than content to. I know not what sort of schedule you all find yourselves on, though, so if you wish to cut to the chase, as it were, and simply get drinks as they arrive, I'd be more than happy to acquiesce.
Well, my compatriot said you wanted to talk to me. What you want to talk about?
Oh, I wish to speak with you alone, specifically. It's a bit odd with so many pairs of eyes on us, but...
Well, I would say forgive me, but
Oh, you're forgiven.
We both know who and what I am and what was done to me, and then who you are, so...
She
Being
just
alone with
smiles.
you might not be in the best interests of me and my compatriots.
Suit yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you. Well, let me say it clearly now. I'm warning you. It may not be something you wish for your friends to hear. Or, as you put it, compatriots. Friends seems to be a bit too close of a term to use for you.
No, we're friends.
Friends. All right. Well,
I
Mahari, it
imaginary.
seems- Solomon, did you just say you're imaginary?
Apparently.
Learn something new every year, it seems. Well, looks like the drinks have arrived. Wonderful. As the doors open once more, and that same half incorporeal, half fiendish butler walks in with a tray, 2 glasses of wine and a glass of juice that are brought to the 3 ladies.
Meryl. Oh, good.
Iranth will pluck the wine glass off of the platter before it's even fully sat down or sat in front of them.
Sure. She's not like sitting on the table. She is directly bringing it over to you.
I mean, if it was it like on a platter, or is she just? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
the
But I
butler
mean,
sort of like
before.
brings the platter front and center towards you.
Yeah, before it's even like leveled completely,
Okay.
Aranth will just be reaching and plucking it off of the platter
All right.
and taking a sip.
Fantastic.
I am not going to take my glass. I'm going to stare at him awkwardly with intense eye contact, and then I'm going to devil wears Prada shoo shoo him away.
The butler?
Yep.
Isn't the butler a female?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, her away. Oh, is she the chick from downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that.
Amira, are you taking your glass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She will look at you, Kashmi, give a wink, and then simply balance the tray on the back of the sofa right next to you before stepping back. She does leave the room. Well, much to discuss. Amira, you said that you had an encounter downstairs? I did feel the magic being cut off, so I imagine you had a look through the looking glass, as one could put it.
Yep.
Over to the other side.
Big worm summoned in the middle of the dance room. We thought it was a threat. Swallowed Solomon, chased after it, killed a couple of green ghosts, and then a ghoul spellcaster.
Killed Volthruck. Mildly unfortunate, to be sure. He was... Well, I paid him quite a bit, so... Suppose my coffers will be fuller, but my personage will be reduced until I find a suitable replacement.
He's right here. Pulls out the body from the bag.
Oh, look at that. If you're willing to leave him behind, I'd be happy to take him off your hands.
How much?
You came into my home and killed my own man, and you wish to extort money from me for his body back?
Yes.
Keep him. He's not worth that much to me.
Shoves it back in the bag.
Mahari's gonna try to hold in a grunted laugh at that.
There are more than enough competent magicians out there that losing one isn't the end of the world. Can always raise another. Can always get another to work for me at cheaper rate. Anyone who wishes to can give me, aside from Kashmi, because she's already rolled it up until now, anyone who wants to give me a sense motive may.
Okay. Sense motive.
Aranth, Mahari, and Solomon. All three of you notice her give a very quick and meaningful look in Sarion's direction when she mentions cheaper labor.
Iranth takes a bigger gulp of her wine.
Well, I was going to ask if you were going to give me compensation for the fact that you came in and killed my people. After all, we are mostly civilized here, so I imagine there would have been some restitution involved. After all, I don't believe any of them attacked you first, did they?
The worm did.
Your worm
And I
ate
killed
my
you.
friend.
Fair enough. Then perhaps no restitution for the worm.
And your ghoul attacked us first.
Oh, he did he?
Yes.
All right. Fair enough. You all were not the first to aggress, and therefore I have no right to ask for compensation. Fair point. Fair enough. Well, I suppose I could ask for restitution for building damages, but I'm not that petty, am I? No.
We're unfortunately short on liquid funds right now, so even if you ask for restitution, you might not be able to get anything out of us.
Oh, I wasn't necessarily looking for coin. After all, she gestures at the room. Coin is not something I'm lacking for. Try ruling a city sometimes. It just comes rolling in.
Right, you're more interested in fortune or whatever?
Well, one can never be too lucky, can they? More so, though, that I simply wish to live a long time. After all, drinking blood only provides so many benefits, and, well, we do make enemies in our professions, and I would hate to have anyone come after me and try to take my life. It would make me so sad if someone did.
I don't think it would make you sad. I think it would anger you or amuse you.
It might anger you, Mahari, if someone comes to take your life, but simply, if someone came to try and take mine, that would just mean to me that I hadn't done enough. After all, who in this realm can't be bought?
Raise his hand.
Solomon,
You
how
can be-
much food?
All of it.
You gave me a price, therefore you can be bought.
Food's not coin. Food is food.
I didn't say bought with coin, did I? I just said bought. People want different things.
So, Mistress Governess Shaye.
Just Shaye is fine.
Shaye.
Titles mean only so much when dealing with skilled individuals such as yourselves.
Amira gives a kind of half smile before nodding over to Mahari and saying, "So, what did you want with Mahari? Whatever you wanted to say to him, you can say to the rest of us. We're all in this together."
Last chance. Are you absolutely certain you want them to hear this, Mahari?
Yes.
We love you no matter what.
I don't think I could be humiliated any more than I already have.
It's nothing about humiliation, but the way they look at you might definitely change here in a minute.
Well,
Listen,
then let them decide that for themselves.
we were trapped in a prison together for 200 years.
That you
Whatever-
were.
Well, whatever you have to say about Mahari, it's not going to supersede that.
She just raises an eyebrow. All right, but let me start by asking you a question. Mahari, what is it that drives you now? You've lost one backer, found another, and came here relatively soon after awakening, so I have to imagine some things you might be after, but I'd like to hear it directly from you what the goal is.
Well, since we're all being so candid here, I want my soul back.
Just that? Just you want your soul back?
That's to start. But when one bargains with the Dark God, you have to keep things in perspective. Stole first. Give the Dark God what he wants, and then I'll figure it out from there. You can't really plan too far ahead.
Have you ever wondered, just thought to yourself, why, after losing one sponsor, you so quickly gravitated towards the next one to offer you succor?
Oh, I know exactly why I did that.
Do you? Enlighten us,
Your
please.
mistress... Oh, your mistress should have told you that. But
We're supposed to get suckers.
But since you either didn't or you're just not revealing it, suffering, abuse, revileness, just needing someone to say that you're not a worthless piece of trash. Like I was. No one cared. They all wanted to see me die.
Mari, you're not a useless piece of trash.
Well, your mistress came, under the guise of being an actual god, and offered it to me. And then, when she got what she wanted, well, we're in Geb, so I really shouldn't have expected anything less now that I have hindsight. And then I was trapped, as you know, for 200 years, buried alive. Kind of really wanted to get out. In that moment, I didn't really care how I got out. So, does that answer your question? Or does that just give you more?
Oh, it confirms my own thoughts. You only know part of the story, but who would I be if I gave you all the answers? As your friends just stated, unless you still don't view them as anything more than comrades, they don't think you're worthless. They care about you. You don't need any sort of divinity to tell you that. Do
Well,
you
a
truly
divinity
think...
never did.
Go ahead.
A divinity never did.
A divinity did, Mahari. Much as you may not believe Necressa to be a full deity, she still possesses divinity.
Yes, but she's not an actual god.
I never said a god, I said a
Well,
divinity.
that's what I mean.
Well,
I mean an actual god. She might be a demigod, but she's not Urgathala. She pretended to be. Which I don't understand how a being like that would take someone pretending to be them. Maybe the goddess of undeath found it funny. Maybe she just wanted to see where it went. But Necressa claimed to be something she was not. For she was a god. I would not have been able to wound her.
And you thought nothing of it. So, at the time at least, do you really think that... Well, I don't know exactly what your plan is, but what you're doing now will return your soul to you?
That is my current belief, yes. I have yet to be given undeniable proof contrary to it.
Interesting. And you've been given undeniable proof that whatever it is you're doing will return it to you?
To my knowledge, yes. Unless you could somehow convince her to just give it back. But I think we both know she's not going to do that.
How could I convince her to give back something she does not possess, Mahari?
Sense motive.
Roll perception.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Nat 20.
I either rolled a nat 1 or a 2 or a natural 20 or a 19.
You got the higher end of the spectrum.
She is lying through her teeth, Mahari.
You got a nat 1.
She is way too confident. This very much seems like something she has rehearsed to rattle you.
So the last thing she said was just to confirm was that Nakrissa doesn't have my soul.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so after sussing out to what I believe to be the truth, I ask her, well then, Shaye, if she doesn't have it, who does?
It's a good question. But it's not a matter of who has it, I don't think. That's not the right question.
Well, don't leave us in suspense.
Oh,
Or
but
were you going to say where it is?
I suppose I could tell you where to get your soul or where to find it.
So why are you knuckle dragging? Just tell him.
Because
Well,
why
she's
would
going
I
to
just
say
tell
something
him?
in return.
Shay, we're trying to have a civilized discussion here.
Getting tired of going around in fucking circles.
But it's so fun.
She's not going to tell me where my soul is unless I promise to give her something or perform some service for her.
I was more going to ask for promise, but whatever else you wish to give, I'd be happy to take.
Did you
Unfortunately,
ever think about
Shay,
just asking? What is all this bullshit?
This is why I hate nobles. No offense, Aranth.
Because it's fun.
I'm not a noble.
well, Shay, unfortunately, even if I did give you a promise, you'd have to give me an oath in return that it wouldn't violate, shall we say, my current creed.
I think that can be arranged quite easily. After all, what I require down the line should do nothing to... Well, let's change it around. Quite frankly, it should satisfy your current beliefs. Amira, at this point I should also ask, have you been drinking as well?
I have super taster,
Okay.
but yes, I have been drinking.
She's
Okay.
like, I have a super taster and I'm not afraid to use it.
Kashmi, have you had any of the juice that was left for you?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And Aranth, you already mentioned you're drinking it, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Port
You're
safe.
all- you two are asleep now. Anyways. No.
Before she gets poisoned, Irantha's going to look at the Baroness and then look at Sarius. So all of this has something to do with what you and Sarian talked about, right? Oh, just all of this.
In a sense, yes. I asked for her help earlier. She said yes.
Help with what?
Something. A job.
Hmm.
Something I can't do on my own and require assistance with.
Did you say she?
Yes,
Did
she
I?
did.
Yes.
My apologies. It's been a very long time since I saw her, so I simply default.
Well, you said it again.
You
But
did say it again, but we're talking about Sarian, so I...
Sarian's a man.
He. My apologies.
Hmm.
Time gets all jumbled up every now and then.
No, it's funny you should say
Sarian, I
that
think.
because that's never happened to me before.
Sarian, I think she just called you a manlet.
Anyways, we're getting off topic. Shaye, you said that you would reveal something that I wouldn't want the others to hear. You've yet to reveal anything.
Much of anything, to be exact.
She's revealed that she's full of shit.
Really?
Mahari, will you make a pact with me? I will tell you the location of your soul
Oh, here it
in
is.
exchange for your assistance down the line. While I would love for your assistance now, simply put, if you try to accomplish what I need done at this point in time, you won't survive.
Let me guess. What you want help with is ascension.
No. Why would I care about that?
Making
You
a
said
deal
you
with
wanted to
someone
live.
that works
That's
for
motive.
another creature that fucked him
Go for it.
over. How interesting.
I cannot say more, Mahari, until the pact is done. As much as I would love to. And believe me, I really would love you, but some things keep my lips sealed.
You said she didn't have it.
Correct. That I'm allowed
How
to
are
say.
you gonna give it
it's
back?
vague enough.
When are you gonna give it back?
I don't have his soul. I'm simply going to tell him where it is. How
This is
to
the
reclaim
dumbest
it.
bargain ever. And I'm gonna put my hand on Mahari's shoulder and like give it a squeeze and be like, nothing's worth it.
It's the most useless conversation I've ever had in my life.
Well, unfortunately, Shaye, the answer is going to have to be no, because while I can risk the wrath of a demigod, I cannot risk the wrath of an actual one.
Pity. A true pity, because... Can I say that? If I put it like that? Let's just say that if you were to make this pact, it would set you down the beautiful path to your revenge. At least in a way that might actually succeed and not leave you and your... How would you like me to just refer to them? I'm getting tired of guessing at this point. Comrades, friends?
Pack.
Pack. Well, if you continue about it on your own way, quite frankly, you and your pack are all going to end up destroyed, gone, places they don't want to be. Most
the first
likely,
time.
at least.
Someone's already tried that. Yes.
You'll be going against something far stronger than what you went against last time.
Shaye, listen. Most of my friends here, when we got to this manor, when we got to this party, wanted to kill you.
I'm quite aware.
I was the one advocating for us to sit down and have a nice discussion with you to see if we could be of use to each other. But the more you continue this dancing around the subject bullshit, the more I'm leaning towards just killing you and being
Do
done
you
with it.
think I wouldn't be dancing around the subject if I didn't have to? There are rules in place that must be abided. Believe me, I would love to have an open and honest conversation with you all. Would love nothing more than that. I cannot do that until an agreement has been reached, and if we can't reach an agreement, then unfortunately, this is the only information I can provide.
She has strings in her.
Sorry, did you just say I have strings in me?
Yes.
Solomon, what do you mean she has strings in her?
She's restricted like a puppet is to their strings.
Boy, I know how that feels.
Amira will look over at Mahari, shrug, and say, "It's your choice, Mahari. We'll go with whatever you decide. Take the risk, make the pact, or walk
No.
away."
There's no guarantee she can give me that would make me accept it. If whatever's binding her is keeping her from actually saying it out loud, what I would require of her would probably kill her in the end.
Carrion raises his hand from where he's sitting at the end of the chairs and leans forward slightly. Listen, I'm not keen to agree with the, individual across the table, but do we have any other options at the moment? No, we really don't. And listen, she's not being honest, or at least we can perceive otherwise, or however you want to look at it. But she wants to tell us the truth. She can't. She knows, or she may not know. What makes her any different from any other individual that may or may not know within the area that we're in? The next person we could go to could not have the information and try and kill us and probably succeed. Or the person after that could have the information and still kill us anyway. At least here we know that we have the opportunity to get the information. That's all I have to say about that.
And now you're defending her. Cute.
I'm not. He rolls his eyes and holds his
Above
hands
table, I saw that one coming a mile away.
up. Yeah, I did too. I know. Yeah. Sarian rolls
I
his
stare.
eye. Go ahead.
I stare at him to see if he's switched again.
No, he looks and is acting 100% like Sarian. He holds his hands out and he pumps them forward slightly. He says, "Trust me on this.
Does this have anything to do with the conversation that you two had before?
Maybe. But listen,
Oh.
she told me things, showed me things about what's going on
Oh, she
up
showed
here
you
in my
things,
head.
did she?
Oh,
see.
don't even start. He holds his hand up. Don't even start.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this as well, because now everyone's keeping secrets, and it's
Sarian,
not.
he holds his
it's
hand
not
up.
really-
Aranth, silence. 2 seconds,
Are
please,
you
my dear.
telling me to shush? Did you just do that in front of a guest?
Sarian stands up and
Well, we're
just
the guests, technically.
holds his hands out. Aranth,
I'm
please,
just a little
please
confused.
stop.
Okay.
He
Oh,
does
well,
like the
well,
whole pinching his fingers and does like the hold the line. 2 seconds.
I'm gonna
You
step
want- you
between
want the-
them.
I think
You want the truth out of me? You want the truth out of me? Let me tell you the truth. Okay?
I think
Prison,
we'll talk about it later.
I've had voices in my head. Okay? different personalities, different voices, no answers up until today. He both hands towards their gracious host. Finally giving me some answers. I'm keen to trust her, even if it is only a little bit. Do I trust her fully? No. But a little bit? Maybe. I think we should trust her even if it is just a little bit. A little bit. Answers is what she's offering, and that's all we can really ask for right now. Best option we have right now. That's what I
Okay,
that's what I
okay.
have to say about that.
She's offering a pack, not answers.
Well,
Pack that
that,
leads to answers, though.
but
I
Sarian,
know that.
what do I do if I accept? Meaning I owe her a service at any time before I am destroyed, and I don't get to go back on it, irregardless of what it is. And in
Because it's
return, she
something
can.
that's going to assist you, Mahari. Do you want
That,
revenge on Necressa or not? Oh shit.
Is that an in-character oh shit, or is that a GM oh shit?
Yes.
Um,
As she says this, her eyes go wide for a moment, and her arm goes flying off at a spurt of blood.
Ips.
oh,
I could have seen that coming.
Amir is actually gonna rush over to Shay at this point. Is Shay a vampire?
What you
Or
have been told
is she-
about Shaye is she is a vampiric fae.
Okay. Amir is gonna pull out oil of unlife and rub it on the stump to try and stop the bleeding.
Sure.
you know, Shay,
So it looks incredibly.
go
you
grab the
are the. I've lost count how many people that has happened to.
If
you
I
should
had
understand.
a nickel for every person I've seen, I'd have
Lose their
2
arm
nickels.
because of Necressa.
Well, no. I'm able to say her name just fine. Or at least so
Saying
far.
her name isn't an issue. It's more about what I said in its entirety. And Amira, I appreciate that. That won't do anything.
Is
Bye.
Shay just talking normally, missing an arm?
Yeah, it's like just pouring blood out.
Mahari, do you remember that one time when you were still under Necressa's thumb, when I gave you a Hera reading and my arm similarly exploded? It was because I had told you too much and that you were catching on to the plans. So, similarly, that's exactly what happened to our dearest darling Shay.
Oh, a steam popped.
This is why a pact is needed, for me to be able to speak freely, Mahari.
If you make the pact, you're gonna tell him everything?
I'll do my best to. I'll tell him everything I'm aware of.
Amira will
Someone
look
tries
to
to hand her arm.
Amira will look to Mahari and presumably as blood is getting spurted all over her from Shay's arm.
Yeah.
And will shrug and say, look,
Shay actually just like squeezes her arm. The shoulder and the blood flow stops after a moment.
I don't trust her any more than you do, Mahari. I understand what you're saying, that who fucking knows what she's gonna ask of you in the future. But Sarian, in spite of being multiple fucking people at the same time right now, makes a good point. We have no other leads.
But he could have to kill us.
And
It won't be anything that harms you or your friends. How about that? I'll throw that in advance. It is something purely to all of our benefits here that I will ask of you. And I'm not even going to ask of it anytime soon.
Mahari's going to stand up and he's going to walk towards Shay. And how tall is she? Is she like 6'3" or something? Really tall lady?
No, 5'10", and she's sitting at the moment.
He's gonna lean down so he's eye level with her. He's just gonna ask her a very simple question. Is it freedom that you want?
That's part of it. I want more. That's as much as I can say without going down to 0 arms. And believe me, Reattaching one arm is challenging enough. Solomon, can you please not eat my arm? I do need that back.
I did say I was handing it back to her.
Oh, is that what you said? I'm sorry. It was overtalked slightly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Solomon.
Shay,
I'll
are
have
you
to
able
reattach
to...
this later.
Actually, being a corpse stitcher, I could like Sullivan like attempt to try and like fit it back on or something.
Oh, don't worry about that. This is not the first time this has happened. Went through a lot of trials to figure out what could and couldn't be said, so I know how to reattach a limb without too much issue.
Me too. And he rips off his own arm. It starts crawling around the desk.
Amira's gonna do a quick sense motive on Shay, and specifically what she's trying to get a vibe on is, does Shay even like working for Necressa?
Interesting. Give me that roll.
Or is she bound to Necressa in the, like,
Same way Mahari
involuntarily?
was.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, there is spite in her voice every time she talks about Necressa.
Okay. Amira will think of how she can let Shay know that working with the Kalak Manor gang maybe can get her free from... I mean, potentially... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. She's gonna go up to Mahari and whisper in her ear, I think she wants to use you to get out from under Necressa's thumb, too. I think we should trust her, honestly. She doesn't like Necressa any more than any of us do. Just don't say that, otherwise Necressa might fucking do some bullshit.
Pop my arm back in place.
Mahari will let out another very deep, deep sigh. All right. I already know where I'm going when I'm destroyed. It really cannot get any worse.
I don't...
And don't die.
You don't, first and foremost, but wonderful, fantastic. Before... Maybe we should save the rest of the discussion for after the pact is made, and we can talk openly.
That would most likely be the best course of action.
Wonderful. Then, up here's not a great place to do this. It is going to require a hefty amount of magic. Would you mind following me down to my lab?
Is that what was down those stairs to begin with?
Found... Yes. Strange. And yes.
Your manner likes to change itself.
It should not be able to change without any missions. But...
Oh.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, not alone.
Oh, no, you all are welcome to come down. This is not going to be a just me and Mahari sort of thing. My goal is to foster trust between us all, believe it or not. I would very much like his assistance in the matter.
Full disclosure, that's never happening. Aranta's never trusting her.
That's fair.
Sarian. You're familiar with pack binding, correct?
To a point, yeah.
Then I'll be relying on your expertise to make sure that this goes smoothly and without any trickery.
He holds up his hands, does air quotes, expertise, got it. And he puts 2 thumbs up.
Very well, Shay. Lead the way.
All right.
I'll knock you to your senses if something happens.
If I do become what you think, Solomon, simply put me out of my misery.
Do I get to eat you?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I want you to eat me.
Yes. Good strength.
A portion of my strength will carry on over to you. That I can guarantee you.
Just became
Amir,
Solomon's new best friend.
Amira is gonna point at Mahari and then point at Sarian, and as she's pointing to the rest of the party, she's saying, "Listen, none of you are going to die. We spent 200 fucking years in that prison together. I'm not letting any of you die. We've come too fucking far for that. Whether it's dealing with the demigod, dealing with people in your head, dealing with being a artificial creation, being...
Don't hurt yourself.
We're in this together, is what I'm trying to say. So let's get down to that lab and do whatever we need to do to help Mahari through this."
Beautiful pep talk, darling, and she just walks.
I'm sorry?
I'm
It
gonna
just
hold
fell on deaf
Amira
ears, I feel like.
and Aranth's hand.
Aranth, assuming that the butler has refilled your wine glass every time you finished it, what glass are you on right now?
Well, how long have we been talking for?
A while. I'd say probably an hour or so.
Well, does Aranth sip her drinks or does she gulp them?
Well,
her
she did gulp the first one, so I think she's probably about halfway through the second.
Okay. Fair enough.
She's gonna die, isn't she?
Maybe. Amira, are you still on your first glass, second glass, third?
I'm thinking about that because on one hand, Amira was like, "I'm too sober for this shit. I need a drink." But at the same time, she's, cautious enough that she doesn't want to get inebriated.
Yeah.
I think she's probably like at the end of her second glass.
Okay. And this is specifically from the glasses that were handed to you in Shaye's office.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Fucking let me do super taster. I swear on my life.
As
Now
you
me
all
drink
make
it.
your way down towards
Oh,
the
no.
lab, that's where we're gonna end session for
Ah!
tonight.
I knew it was coming to that.
So,
You know, Jericho, I know I told you to traumatize Mahari, but goddamn if you're not knocking it out of the park.
I try. Thank you so much for showing up tonight, everyone. I do hope you enjoyed. Well done on that fight, first and foremost.
Oh my god.
Holy
Ah,
shit! We get bragging rights if we get through it.
Well done on that. And we'll see what happens next session. Should be interesting.
Also, Amira just wanted to let everybody know that they're a family now, and family means no one gets left behind.
Oh, somebody's
forgotten.
definitely getting left behind.
Yeah, it's gonna be me.
Oh, it's gonna be Sarian because Aranth's gonna rip his frickin' throat out here in the next 30 seconds for yelling at her.
I just can't wait to see the marital drama that happens.
Oh, yeah,
from
no.
that.
All of
As
that
soon
and
as
more
they're-
next time.
As soon as they're out of there, Aranth is gonna fucking grab him by the front of his shirt and pull him down to her and be like, "Don't you ever fucking shush me again."
Bitch.
Ooh.
And he just mutters under his breath, "Yes, ma'am."
Kashmi, we're gonna need to get them relationship counseling, aren't we?
No!
Oh,
Yeah.
they're perfectly fine. This is normal for them.
Yeah, just
What
wait
she
till
said.
just wait till Aranth becomes a full automaton and Sarian becomes a lich. Then they can be a match made in hell.
That is kind of a terrifying match, to be completely honest with you.
Well, Zark, you remember fucking Adam in Hasbin Hotel, right? Don't
Yeah.
fucking shush me, bitch.
Don't fucking search me, bitch.
All right. Well, once again, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys showing up today. I do hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.